first Green Lantern movie ever.
Yeah.
You don't get Hal Jordan, you don't get Kyle Rayner, you don't get John Stewart. Instead,
Guy Gardner.
they made Guy Gardner. He's the first Green Lantern we see. Like, it's like that.
That's gonna happen. I can almost guarantee that.
No, DC has done some stupid things. They ain't dumb enough to cast that in them.
It's true. It's true though.
They're gonna the next movies they're probably gonna release is an Aquaman movie and a Guy Gardner movie.
Aquaman is the shit, man. Hey, can we talk about that costume if we haven't already talked about that, or have we? Oh, can we also talk about? Okay, we did.
I think Aquaman is awesome. He was pretty terrible in the '60s.
Yeah, what was terrible in the '60s was Superman's Aquaman. That was but before that, like, can we talk about Jason Momoa's statement to Marvel?
Oh yeah.
I want to start off by saying it was a joke, and that before any Marvel fanboys killed me, Robert Downey Jr. said the same thing.
He did say the same thing
about The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight is better than any movie he's done.
He said that?
Yeah, no. Jason Momoa said, fuck Marvel. Robert Downey Jr. said, fuck DC, and The Dark Knight is not a good film. He said that.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that.
The Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time.
No Marvel fanboys want to go on there, though, and that's why I got mad, Armin, like, Jason Momoa said it as a joke. Like, Robert Downey Jr., if you look at it, he is so serious about it.
So he said he hates The Dark Knight.
He said it's not a good film. He said
I hate Robert Downey Jr., worst Iron Man ever.
And he learned how to not say that stuff anymore. But
the 70s Iron Man was better.
Jason Momoa said that as a joke. It is like Anthony Mackie. It's smack talk. It is cute, fun smack talk.
You know there was a 70 Iron Man show, right?
Yeah.
I actually like that show, but it's not that good. But it has its place in my heart.
Well, the suit was terrible.
Have you been watching like in defense though? Like for me, I'm not taking sides because Robert Downey Jr. said it, so I'm not gonna take sides with Marvel or DC. I love both companies in general, but I just think that to me, I feel like this the problem. This is just my opinion, and I feel like Jason Momoa, just like any other person at DC, look, talk smack all you want to, but deliver a good movie first, then talk smack, and then we can make. That's the point. Make a good movie. That's all I want.
That's not the point. Man of Steel was a good movie. Okay. Man
of Steel was good. Man of Steel was good, but it didn't do what DC expected to do, though.
I mean, that is true, but I don't blame Man of Steel for that.
Man of Steel, I'm not saying.
Man of Steel was pretty bad.
I'm not saying Man of Steel was a terrible movie.
The reason Man of Steel didn't make that much money at the box office to begin with.
I don't care about the money. I just think
it was
bad
7 years, and the last movie was Superman Returns, so it wasn't gonna do that good.
I think Superman Returns was like the best Superman movie ever.
Are you okay? DC geek, are you from Bizarro Land? What have you come from when you can say Superman Returns was a good movie? But
that was an awesome movie.
You know what?
Brandon Routh was awesome.
I like Brandon Routh.
You know what happened?
Isaac, let me explain something to you. With Tex, he hates anything that goes wrong with everything. If you even mention Sonic the Hedgehog goes 6 to this guy, he will out.
No, we don't mention that here. We don't mention that.
Wait, what about? I don't know. I have to be honest. I don't know like anything about Sonic.
Yeah, and you know what? Keep it that way because has screwed over my hedgehog. No. You know
what about 2006 Sonic?
Because that game was horrible. He kissed a teenage. You made a blue hedgehog kiss a teenage. That makes no sense.
What game was this?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Okay, let me compare it in a way you understand. It is the Batman and Robin of the Sonic games.
Wait, is it the Superman 64 video games?
It is the Superman. Hold on, let me. Broke my mic. Hold up, let me. Okay, you guys hear me?
Is it the GameCube Aquaman for?
Games? No, it is worse than GameCube Aquaman. That's saying something because let's face it, like for quite a while, DC games weren't exactly Arkham games. Superman 64, Aquaman, Battle for Atlantis.
Yeah.
But the point is, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, you know what? I forgot what I was talking about. But
Sonic 2006.
No, don't even refer to it. That game. was horrible. That game.
I only played two
so
Sonic
bad.
games. I only played two Sonic games.
Man,
That's
which
Sonic
games
1
are
and
that?
Sonic 2.
Yeah, keep it that way. Keep it that way. Because Sega and Nintendo, whoever has control over my blue hedgehog, has screwed him over so much.
And Tex, where's that rant video I said you said you were gonna make? I'm still waiting for that rant video of yours.
Every time I think about the subject, I go on a rant like off screen. I can never focus. Oh, and don't get me started on I forgot its name. That's how good it was. Sonic, the new one.
What?
The new
Sonic
one when they
Boom?
made Sonic Paul and they gave Knuckles steroids.
Sonic Boom?
Yes, that one. Don't
Game.
even get me started.
But you can
I don't think
forgot what game it was.
I didn't like it.
No one liked this. That's
Sonic Boom, that was terrible.
Oh, you talking about what had the glitch in the game when you could just jump and just beat it and just beat it?
No, I'm talking about the TV show.
No, the TV show was horrible too. I mean, if you want a Sonic TV show, watch Sonic X.
Sonic X.
Or
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wait,
Them
what's
TV
the other
shows,
one? What's the other Sonic show?
Sonic Adventure
Underground.
Yeah, Sonic Underground. He had.
Sonic-
I don't talk about this. He had like a green brother and a pink sister. I don't talk
Yeah.
about that.
I think that was decent.
But it was decent. But you know, Sonic X. But that was anime. That's why it was so good. That's the reason it was good.
You know what's weird? I have like 3 episodes of Sonic X for the Game Boy Advance.
Man, that
That's
was
weird.
Though. But back to what I was saying.
Anyway, quick. Let's begin.
Man of Steel was okay. You can say it's a bad film. Chris, he agrees that it was not a good film. He says he liked some things about it, but overall he didn't like it. I rarely hear Blackwing's opinion on Man of Steel. So what is your opinion on Man of Steel, Blackwing?
Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, Man of Steel, like, you know, both of you, neither of you like it. Chris likes some things about it, but overall doesn't like it, and I understand why he doesn't like it. Every reason he states why he doesn't like it makes sense to me. And you probably have that.
All right, how would you compare Superman?
Okay,
What?
Go ahead.
I got disconnected.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, as I was saying about Man of Steel, you know, Chris likes some things about it. Overall, thinks it's a bad movie. You think it's a bad movie.
I think it's a terrible movie. Worst thing that ever happened to Superman. Superman 4 was
No, the worst thing to happen to Superman.
Man, what was terrible?
I don't think Superman's a bad movie. I just think it's not going to be a memorable movie.
Thank you, Circuit. Wait. Oh, Circuit. I was waiting for you to talk.
It's resting in Jay. It's resting in Jay.
Yeah.
But Man of Steel to me was a new Superman that we needed. Well, not that we needed, or we wanted, or deserved, but
Yeah.
but it's here. It's here. So I'm gonna give it props to the action. I'll give it props for Henry Cavill as Superman. That is Superman. Do you see? If I was ever gay, Henry Cavill, like he is. I feel like he would lose, but if he fought The Rock, he'd have a good chance.
Him you know.
Tex, how would you compare Superman 2 with Man of Steel? Because those movies are kind of like the same thing.
Well, they are the same thing.
Wait, compare what to Man of Steel?
Superman 2.
Superman 2's better.
You mean the one with Zod?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one where he killed Zod?
Yeah.
No one wants to go back and talk about it because it was kid friendly. You mean the one where he freaking took away his powers and pushed him down a cliff?
And
that one.
And Lois Lane punched a lady and pushed her down the cliff.
Yeah, you mean the one where he actually killed like 3 Kryptonians?
Yeah. And Lois Lane killed one.
Oh yeah, and I mean, so it's cool to kill them off screen and even let Lois get in on the action, but it's not cool. It's not cool to save a family from a heat vision maniac.
You know,
his neck.
Yeah, that was like the most randomest thing. They probably just throw that in so we could kill him at the end.
Well, you know what? I think. Well, I think he's gonna come back because you see what happens when Kryptonians die.
He snapped his freaking neck.
Yeah, no,
Doomsday pummeled him into the ground.
No. DC Geek, I gotta agree with Sir. I mean, Doomsday pummeled Superman, but his neck is gone. I think Zod is in the ground.
So he'll come back like the Brain with just a head.
Oh, don't start me on the brain. Man.
Like
I
Mr.
actually
Freeze in
like
the new
that
Batman
rumor.
Adventures.
I like that rumor that Zod is gonna like his DNA and his body's gonna be used to make Doomsday. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah, like Kryptonian
Or
clones.
it'd be like Doomsday gets payback or Zod gets payback. I actually like that idea. But I digress.
So
Superman did not cause any of that destruction. I mean, he did technically because he was on the planet, but that's not his fault.
Let me just ask something. For this upcoming Justice League movie, who is your #1 villain to be in the movie?
Okay, my #1
Okay,
villain.
let me say something first. We already know for Justice League, the first DC villain that pops into our head is Darkseid. We got other Justice League villains.
Save him for last. Save him for last. He's too awesome to be the first.
Oh yeah, he's like the Thanos of DC.
No, Thanos is the dark side. Thanos is the dark side of Marvel. Don't start that. Thanos is the wannabe dark side, and he only got popular.
Well, I think Thanos come first though.
No, Darkseid came first. Wait, did he?
Darkseid came first.
Yeah, I was about to say because if Thanos came first, I was gonna be like, how did Darkseid get more famous? But oh yeah, the first villain. See, I would have loved if DC did like the reverse of what Marvel did with their villains, like the same thing Marvel did with their villains. Like they all like, let's say the whole Justice League had solo movies, right? Superman had Lex, Batman had, I don't know, like some, not the Joker, save him for another movie, like a Captain. Mr. Freeze. Wonder Woman had Cheetah, Cersei, Green Lantern had Sinestro, Flash had Captain Cold, and
I think Flash would need someone more than Captain Cold.
Yeah, but I mean the Justice League, they don't.
Flash would need to fight Gorilla Grodd.
Captain Cold's better than Gorilla Grodd.
No, I mean just for the strength.
Yeah.
Because Captain Cold wouldn't last very long in a fight.
Actually, he's done pretty good in the comics, like with his whole.
Yeah, but the Flash can just run up to him, take the gun, and throw him in jail, and like.
He doesn't use the gun anymore, though. He uses like actual powers, which.
Oh, he has powers now.
Better. Yeah, I mean, actually, he does it now because freaking Forever Evil took him away. But the point is, I would have loved if DC did like instead of the Justice League meeting each other, like in every film.
Or if they did like Justice League War, where they had to fight together.
You know, like Lex Luthor after the end of like Lex Luthor was the Nick Fury. After every movie, he recruited the villain that just lost in the movie.
Yeah,
so the Justice League would come together, like to fight the crime syndicate. Like you'd see different battles, like whoever the Flash villain is, he's fighting Batman or whatever, and they're like switching.
Yeah,
stuff like that. I would have liked that. But the first villain I think they're gonna use is probably Brainiac.
I hope they use either Doomsday, Darkseid, or I actually think Starro would be cool.
Out of all the ones you said, I prefer Starro. I don't want Darkseid to be used first, and I think Doomsday should be saved for like a death of if they
for like a Superman movie.
No, like I want him to be in a Superman movie, but I want it to be kind of like Civil War, where you see like the other characters actually have parts.
True.
Like I want to see the whole Justice League except for Superman. Like this is what I would love to see. I would like to see
Justice League of America.
Yeah, I would like to see Man of Steel 2 or 3, whichever one. If Doomsday comes in, Man of Steel 4. I want Man of Steel 3. Like, I mean, if it gets to that.
You looking at like in 2025?
I mean,
no,
exactly.
Further than that.
Well, let's just say Doomsday's in Man of Steel 4. In Man of Steel 3, it ends with Clark Kent or Superman proposing to Lois Lane.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen in Man of Steel 2.
Nah, yeah, but and let's say in Man of Steel 4, the sequel.
I just hate that she knows his identity.
Then in that case, we should probably put in Supergirl and Superboy then.
Yeah, but
do you think they're even gonna do the Reign of Superman thing with like Steel and everything?
But okay, let's go with Man of Steel 4. Man of Steel 4 is pretty much like Civil War. It's like a middle Justice League and solo film. Man of Steel 4, like after the last film, Superman just proposed to Lois Lane because she knows his identity already. They did that in the first film, but
I just hate that she knows his identity.
It makes more sense to me. There's no way you got to be a dumb as hell to not know.
It's like you put on some glasses. That's the only thing that annoys me.
I mean, I get it with other people.
And the little hair thing. The hair thing that he does.
But Man of Steel 4, let's say Doomsday's wrecking stuff, and Superman's gonna help, but he has to go, get ready for the wedding. And the Justice League, Hal Jordan or John Stewart or Batman, whoever, they all smug and crap. They're like, you know what, we'll handle it. We'll make it to your wedding. Superman goes to his wedding. The whole Justice League goes to fight Doomsday.
They die.
They get whooped. I mean, whooped. Like, I want to see Green Lantern get his arm broken.
Well, Guy Gardner would be Green Lantern. Then
oh my gosh, wait, guys. Guys, that's a perfect scene. Like, Superman's at his wedding, and he's like, does anyone object? Doomsday walks, and he's like, I object. And like,
oh, that could work.
In the wedding.
Wait, Doomsday can't talk, though.
No, but that depends if they're going with the Zod thing. Like, if he's, like, kind of, like, a part of, like, he was Zod. Like, he can't say full sentences. He's like Grimlock. He's like
True, yeah, like Grimlock. Yeah, Grimlock.
Yeah, like, does anyone
like
object?
stupid but smart.
Yeah, like, he'll say, like, does anyone object? Like Circuit says. Next thing you know, Doomsday walks through the door with, like, a bloody, Wonder Woman and Green Lantern. He drops him on the floor and says,
in his both of his hands.
Yeah, it's like, he got Batman.
He's holding him by the head.
He got Batman by the throat in one hand. And he has, I guess, maybe we'll see Martian Manhunter by then. And he has, like, one of his bones through Martian Manhunter's gut. He just, like, drops them. Like, yep. I object, little man. He's like, I object. What did Zod call Superman and Man? I object.
Kal-El.
Like, I object, Kal-El. And then he just, like, wrecks Superman. They have, like, this epic fight. Like, none of the Justice League can help because they've all been wrecked. And... yeah.
Or if they kill one of the Leaguers, if they do put Guy Gardner, he would have to die.
Yeah, I mean, I would love the idea.
Well, have you read the Doomsday comics?
He has comics. I don't. It's got to be part of it.
A lot of stuff in the city.
Yeah, you know what would be funny? That I'm thinking about like a Flash or a Hal Jordan movie, just like one of them. It's like Hal Jordan or the Flash. They're going through their city or space, whatever. And all of a sudden, they see like this product placement. They'd be like, "I hate product placement." And then people in the inside will get the joke because Man still did it.
I mean, do you think it's gonna be weird though that there's gonna be a Flash movie while the TV show's going on?
Yeah, they're gonna do it. But see, I want it to be Barry Allen and Hal Jordan. But
I think they should just skip Barry Allen in the movies and go for
Wally West. Well, in that case, they probably might use Wally West.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Impulse to be Kid Flash.
They've confirmed. I believe it's been confirmed they're using Barry, which makes no sense to me. But if they're going to use Barry, they're going to use Hal.
You know what the best thing that could ever happen would be? Is if they took Grant Gustin and put him in the movie.
No.
Why?
I love Grant Gustin, but my problem with him and the other guy playing the Flash, both of them, I'm okay with the TV show because it's a TV show, but I don't want a string being Flash. Like,
I think Ezra Miller's gonna be weird though.
I mean, I hope he bulks up. I know they're gonna cut his hair and his beard. They're gonna cut all that. Hopefully they'll make him blonde.
Yeah.
I don't want because Aquaman's already like.
We'll just make him Wally West to the Barry Allen.
I mean, I know. I'm like. I love Barry and Hal. I'd rather just see them in a movie, but it makes more sense for them to go with Wally and Kyle.
Well, you know what would work, though, is if they took it from the Justice League TV show, and they had it Wally West and Jon Stewart.
I mean, yeah, I like that. I prefer it. My problem is that I want Barry and Hal, but you already have Barry on the show, and you're already scared to use Hal because of Ryan Reynolds.
True. Plus, they might put Wally in the show anyway.
But if they put one in the show, he's going to be black. So.
Oh, they're going to... No, he's not. No, he's not. They might not do the new 52 thing.
They better not.
Yeah, but they have to make him black because Iris.
They better not.
Yeah, they better not do that. Wally West
They're going to make... I'm sorry, guys. We got... Okay, 3 seasons later or 2 seasons, we're going to see Wally.
They're going to go Wally West.
They said no. They said he's appearing in the beginning of season 2, most likely.
Then he'll be black. He'll be black.
What about Jake Garrick? Or Impulse?
Impulse is Bart.
Here's the thing: Bart can't be Flash because in the comics, Bart was only Flash for like a limited time, and he died.
Yeah, he got killed by.
Bart would be a terrible Flash, I think.
Like, Bart is everyone's least favorite. I mean, he's my least favorite too.
He's my least favorite.
Because I like everyone else more.
I don't think he should be
Flash. He's like my favorite Kid Flash.
I think he should have just stayed Impulse. He should have stayed Impulse and wait for Wally West.
Like, he's best friends with like Tim Drake and Superboy, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Well, actually, Blue Beetle, but
I mean, he's still really cool with like the Young Justice team, right? Yeah, that's.
DC really needs to step it up, and they need to put like the Legion of Superheroes, Young Justice, Teen Titans, or something like that
If
into a
they do
movie.
that, I mean,
But
it's
the
gonna be
only
hard
reason
to do
Marvel
because they
put
have
in the
to find
Guardians of the
other people
Galaxy
to do
is
it.
because they got a lot of money. Like if Avengers didn't make that much money, if Avengers made as much as let's say, if Avengers made as much as like Captain America and Winter Soldier. Captain America and Winter Soldier made money, but it wasn't even. It's not even in the top 50.
I don't think it was that great of a movie, to be honest.
What? That was my favorite Marvel movie so far.
I think Captain America 1 was the best Marvel movie of all time.
Whoa!
That was the worst.
Alert!
No,
I actually like Captain America 1. I think it's very underrated. But
I think it's absolutely excellent because
Wait,
of
wait,
World
wait,
War
hold
II
on,
and
hold on.
everything.
Minnesota was
Your least
so
favorite.
awesome. I saw it with my mother. She even loved it.
Wait. What's your least favorite Marvel movie? DCP?
Daredevil.
No, I'm talking about like
Oh,
the
the cinematic universe. You mean?
that's everyone's least favorite Marvel. I'm talking about like
Cinematic universe.
Yeah,
The cinematic.
Electric
Okay, the
Man.
cinematic universe. Thor.
Okay, I agree with that. I think both of the Thor
Yeah,
movies are like
Yeah,
What did you
I
say
agree.
about Winter Soldier?
I think Thor. I think that's right next to Thor and Thor 2.
Oh! Whoa. Oh!
Hold
You just
on.
shot me. I said about a bulletproof vest. You just shot me.
Hold on. Hold on. I want to ask the question.
That is my second favorite comic movie of all time after Days
I
of
want to ask the
Future Past.
question. I want to ask the question, DC. Like, what did you not like about the Winter Soldier? Like,
What I didn't like about, I personally don't think the Winter Soldier himself was really that great of a character.
He's not.
I think Bucky. I think even though it was like that in the comics, I think Bucky should have just stayed dead. And I don't like.
He's Cap's Red Hood. He's literally just Cap's Red Hood.
Yeah. And I think the whole fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything, I don't think that they really made it too great on the big screen.
I like that was a really good plot.
It does tie in with the TV show pretty well, though.
You didn't like the fact it actually talked about like drones and security and freedom versus safety.
That was cool.
You like that? I like that aspect because it actually was to me.
That actually portrays real life.
I like every.
I can't
when I was watching that movie. I don't like.
But when I was watching The Winter Soldier, for me, what I really enjoyed about it was more like it actually, to me, it didn't feel like a superhero movie. It felt like
a political movie.
It felt like a political movie. Like it didn't feel like picking with the powers. Like the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. and freedom versus safety and everything else. The drones want to wipe out S.H.I.E.L.D.
Terrorists are like.
This is gonna tie out because in the Winter Soldier, we got a political issue, and the Captain America was the perfect person to do this because he was an American in old America that was against the Constitution and is against what he thinks of as freedom.
Oh yeah.
And as now in the new Avengers movie, as it's going to go on in the Civil War, we're going to see a breakup as we see the Registration Act.
Because no one cares about
discrimination. That's another main theme.
Yeah, well, no one cares about the Constitution anymore. So
did you guys hear about that rumor that the Civil War is Cap's gonna be with the government and Iron Man's gonna be like the freedom fighter?
That's not gonna be true. That's not how it works. That's just because Captain America's the good guy. Iron Man's gonna be the bad guy.
That doesn't mean they're not gonna do it because Guardians of the Galaxy I love the movie, but that's nothing like the comics. Star-Lord, they made Star-Lord Han Solo. Star-Lord in the comics is like a serious dude, and Star-Lord in the comics is a douchebag. Like, he mind controls the other Guardians of the Galaxy to work for him.
Yeah, but I think, Cap is not going with the government. He's going to be the freedom fighter.
No, but if they want to make Iron Man the hero, they will do it. That makes no sense, though.
No, Iron Man is kind of like the jerk a little bit.
I want to see how well they can pull off making Iron Man the villain.
I don't think Iron Man's gonna be a jerk. I think he's just doing it out of pure humility because.
Do you think they're gonna do the thing where? Do you think they're gonna do the thing though?
A lot of people are saying War Machine's gonna die, and that's gonna like make him push.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die.
But
that will piss me off.
But do you think
not really for me though, because War Machine didn't really do much in Iron Man 2.
No, he didn't.
Iron Man, no, War Machine was the only cool part of Iron Man 2.
Whiplash was bad, but but War Machine he doesn't he gets not enough screen time.
He doesn't, but I hate how they made him Iron Patriot. I found his old gray suit.
True, that was very bad. Iron Patriot was bad.
They would have made him. I feel like if they had Spider-Man earlier, they would have saved Iron Patriot for who was actually.
Oh yeah.
Roman
But do you think they're gonna do the thing in Civil War where Tony tries to kill Aunt May and Mary Jane?
No, they're not gonna let Robert Downey.
And do you think they're gonna do the Iron Spider suit and stuff?
I want to say so, but I don't. Have they even cast Spider-Man yet? Like,
no, they're trying to find someone.
But Civil War is already Civil War is already shooting, isn't it?
No, I don't think it's shooting.
I think they're shooting for it now.
They're shooting. Yeah, they're shooting for it right now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's been like barely a week, but they're shooting right now.
Oh, cool. So, but is Spider-Man going to be
it's in Georgia too.
Wait, they said the possibility that Spider-Man will be in the end credit scene of Avengers: Age of Ultron.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if they were like somebody, either Iron Man or Captain America, probably Iron Man. He's done a monologue about how it's his fault, and now he's probably like alluding to the Superhuman Registration Act, and you see all these characters, and then like the last little screen, you see the Spider-Man
or Black Panther, CGI. Or Black Panther though.
No, Black Panther probably was going to, but since they got Spider-Man back, they're gonna just shove him in there.
Oh yeah. Like, but they would have to do CGI because they don't have an actor yet.
Yeah, they'll make a CGI Spider-Man just swing by the screen right quick.
Yeah, and then if the suit's a little different, they can just say that he changed it over time or something.
No, this Spider-Man isn't connected to Amazing Spider-Man, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying if the suit's different in the end credit scene in the new movie, that's fine.
I mean, it's CGI. They'll probably make it like a blur anyway. Like you.
Yeah. Maybe if they don't even show him, if they just show a web or something.
Probably. I mean, Chris loves Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
If he sees that, he's gonna take out the theater.
Oh yeah.
I love
Spider-Man. What about Spider-Man?
I said if you see Spider-Man like just the end credits of Age of Ultron, you're gonna take down that whole theater. You just hyped.
You will.
I do the exact same thing.
I'm
not the biggest Spider-Man fan. I love him. But
Captain America is my favorite Marvel.
How do you love Captain America, but this like the Winter Soldier? It's like logic does not compute with me.
Nah.
But I can see where you're coming from. I mean,
I like the World War II Captain America.
You mean his costume?
What? No, everything about him.
Oh, I didn't like World War II Captain America.
I like the costume. I just like the costume.
But the reason I feel like that movie, I feel like one of the best things about Captain America in the comics was his whole war against the actual Nazis.
Oh, yeah.
But Marvel's not going to do that because, they're kid-friendly. They're not even going to talk about Hitler more than once. They'll just hit him in the face.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face.
They should have done that, though, like that
story would have been better, and that would have made the movie better, but I can see why they didn't do it.
Yeah. They should have done that, though, where Captain America broke his jaw.
You guys ready to start the podcast, right?
Let's rock.
All right.
What's the subject gonna be?
The first topic is first topic. I want to get this out the way. The first topic is Deadpool rating, rated R. I know we talked about it for a brief moment, but what's you guys' thoughts on it?
At least the good news is I'll be able to see it with my family, but I feel bad for the people who won't be able to see it.
I can't.
I'm sad because this is gonna affect the X-Men franchise.
Yes, and I personally am upset about it.
It's rated R. So it's not going to make that much money. Rated R movies don't make that much money anymore.
No, because they're losing like a third of their audience.
Yeah, exactly. Which is exactly why Watchmen is such a good film, but it didn't make that good in box office.
So just think. I mean, not many people over 60 go to see superhero movies by themselves. So, and just think a third of that audience is people under 20.
I don't even care.
So it's like a lot of people under 20 are like under 18 as kids.
So their box office is not going to do well.
They're losing a lot of their audience. They're losing me because I can't see it.
Yeah. You gotta be like, the only one I want to see in my life, please.
I can't see it. I mean, I can see it, but I hate that I have to see it with someone older than me, like 18. And then I'll have to try to pull it off with one of my older friends, like my cousins. Yeah. I am not going to go see Deadpool with my mom. No.
You have no idea what's.
Did you stay in Atlanta?
Yeah, but I feel like it's a good decision for Deadpool, but it's a mistake for the rest of the X-Men universe because then you'll have to change him a little bit when he appears in like non-Deadpool movies.
Well, maybe he's not gonna be like, I guess like
no.
inappropriate and like.
No.
Well, you gotta
I
remember
think it's just gonna be like gore and stuff. Hopefully.
No, they're gonna make him inappropriate.
No,
they're
very.
They're
gonna extremely do that. But
they're gonna do what they did in the Deadpool video game. How about that?
Yeah.
But hopefully the movie's actually good because that video game was
yeah. But you gotta remember though, he died in X-Men Origins.
No, he didn't.
Okay, and you know what? Do you know the premise of the Deadpool movie?
No.
Okay, the premise is he's gonna hunt down the man that ruined his life. And do you know that? You know what the rumor is? He's gonna hunt down the director of X-Men Origins Wolverine. That would be so fun. I hope he does that.
Oh my gosh!
That would automatically make it one of my favorite comic movies. Like if he hunts down the guy
that would be
X-Men
awesome.
Origins Wolverine, bro.
Yeah.
I have to say though.
I think they can redo it now because of Days of Future Past.
Yeah, the whole time thing.
Yeah. People say that the video game for that movie Origins was pretty good.
Oh, the video game for Xbox and PS, bro. That game. I hate when games are better than movies, like Green Lantern.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Green Lantern game was awesome.
The Green Lantern game, bro. That should have been the plot of the movie.
Yeah, like the Star Sapphires and stuff.
Yeah, the Manhunter. That should have been the plot of the movie. But then we got.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty awesome story.
Yeah, we got Abin Sur's son wanted a bro.
Yeah.
Instead of getting cool space Terminators.
Yeah.
We got a giant smoke cloud.
Yeah. Some guy with a some guy with a fat head.
With a face.
Oh no! Get a vacuum. There's smoke.
Exactly. I hate it.
At least he didn't build a race car.
And they did that. and they did that too with Galactus and the Silver Surfer. Why do they turn?
Fantastic Four
Why do they turn all the big villains into smoke?
Because they don't have the money to make them into their actual visions.
And that's why they're the last. Like we ran out of money. Let's just make it smoke.
Didn't have to be smoke. You could have made him a giant yellow alien insect like he is in the comic. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Galactus. I kind of agree with Galactus. It's hard to pull off. Like he's a giant dude in a chair in a purple blue suit. I mean, it's not that intimidating. I mean, it is like if you're one of the people in that universe, it's intimidating because he's big as hell. But if I'm watching it, he's just a purple dude in a suit in a chair. That's all
well, originally in the comics he wasn't that big though. He was like only as tall as a skyscraper.
I mean, yeah, he changes his size now, but
yeah.
Hey, that's why Marvel wanted to write the Fantastic Four back, like for the movie. They weren't going to.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yeah, Avengers 5 is going to be like.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. Fantastic Four. Did you guys hear like the rumored premise? If it's real, the movie's going to be really good.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer.
I'm talking about like the premise of the movie is that they go through different dimensions, and one of those dimensions involves the X-Men.
Cool. Well, you know what?
If this is true, they can use this to connect to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You know what I want to see in like 30 years or something? Is it X-Men, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Fantastic Four team up?
I'm telling you, we have a chance to get that if Fantastic Four goes with the whole different dimension thing.
Actually, we actually have a chance to get that if Fantastic Four flops, because they'll be like, okay, Marvel, we need your help, and be like, okay, just go to Disney.
To be fair, we have a bigger chance of getting Darth Vader versus Mickey Mouse, to be honest. Like,
yeah, that probably already happened in like some TV show.
Yeah, they probably already recorded that for Star Wars 7.
Now my thoughts is if Sony and Marvel can cut a deal, Fox and Marvel can do a deal.
No, Sony cut a deal because they screwed it up.
Yeah.
Fox.
So if Fox screws it up, which they probably aren't, I just pray to God Fantastic Four says.
No, but even if Fantastic Four sucks, they still got X-Men.
The Thing looks pretty cool though.
The only problem I got with the Thing is that he's naked. I don't know how I feel about that.
Would you get over that?
No.
Get over what?
Get over. I mean,
Isaac, if you saw the trailer for the Fantastic Four movie, he's complaining that Thing is naked. Okay, it's dark. We don't see much of him. That don't mean he's naked. My gosh.
You didn't even see. You didn't even see him barely.
If he's naked.
You barely even saw him.
From the back, he looks naked, but I don't have a problem. I mean, only if he's naked. Like, I mean, I can't complain. I mean, if he's naked, it's not gonna take me out the movie.
True.
I just prefer.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I mean, a problem I have with the movie is that they're not gonna have their classic costumes, but I can see why the new costumes look cool.
Well, the new costumes, I don't think look too much different.
They said by the second film that Fantastic Four is gonna get the classic costumes.
I mean, it depends, because I mean I can understand like the classic costumes are really cheesy. They're blue spandex with a giant four. That's all it is.
That's cool though.
No, it's cool, but
would you want to wear that?
And that's pretty much the problem with Superman's return costume. That was Superman's costume, but
it's like
action, it just doesn't work anymore.
I didn't really like the Man of Steel costume extremely. The costume
I
itself
mean,
was
the
cool,
problem
but
with
the symbol looked kind of messed up.
It wasn't bright enough. That's my only problem.
Yeah, the symbol was kind of messed up though. It was like Batman combined with the Superman costume.
Hey,
but going back, how I really feel about the Deadpool being rated R thing. I mean, for me, I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan, but I'm gonna see it because I love comic book movies in general. But for me, I don't care whether it was PG-13 rated R. I'm gonna see the movie and be like, okay, it's rated R. Like, but I agree with you guys all the way that
That's not fair for me though, because I can't see it.
With the movie being rated R, it does alienate a lot of fans. A lot of people want to see it. But I feel like, to me, I feel like Deadpool, like I was watching, I forgot what video it was somebody was talking about it, and he was talking about Deadpool. Like, one thing I hope with Deadpool, I hope Deadpool takes shots at movies that do post-credit scenes, and I hope he make fun of these movies that they try to go dark and gritty. He be like, he tells a joke, and he be like, he's like, why you so dark? He's like, man, I ain't gritty. He's like, I hope you want to tell a joke. I want Deadpool.
Deadpool better do a Nolan Batman voice. Like,
yeah.
That's why everyone loves that because he can break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have a Deadpool statue on top of my comic book rack, and it's like.
Yeah, that might get up and kill you one day. It's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm
laws of physics.
Really?
If he defies the laws of physics, Deadpool is. That's why I don't read his comics. Because one of these days he's gonna jump out and he's gonna understand that I don't like him. And he's gonna kill me.
You don't like Deadpool, Tex?
I think he's overrated.
Me too.
He was funny in the Marvel game.
I mean, he's funny. I loved Fangasm in the Ultimate Alliance.
I think for me, this is my problem with Deadpool. I love Batman. Everybody knows I love Batman. Batman's my favorite character besides Spider-Man. But Deadpool is just like Batman. He's just too overpopulated. People fanboys love him. And just like people, he's overrated. People hype him up to be this greatest thing ever, and be like, okay, we get it. He's a great character, but he ain't that great.
That's why Nightwing is my favorite superhero because he's not. That's why Nightwing is my favorite superhero because people just take the biggest superhero out there, like Batman or Deadpool or whatever, and they like him because he's popular. But the reason I like Nightwing is because he's not overrated. He's not extremely popular, and I also like his character.
No, but the problem with Deadpool is like Batman, yeah, you can say he's overrated. But if you look at his stories, his cartoons, we've all seen his comic books, his cartoons. If any character, he saved comic books with The Dark Knight Returns, that you like it or not.
I'm saying
Frank Miller saved it.
Let me just say this though. What I'm saying is about like Deadpool and Batman being overrated. I'm not saying Batman is overrated. Like Batman, I love Batman.
No, Batman's overrated. You're right. But
yeah, I'm saying Batman's overrated.
New 52 Batman is bad.
The reason why I'm saying Batman's overrated not in today's society, a lot of fanboys my gravitate towards Batman. It's personal reasons why. Like I lost my dad from colon cancer. So when he loses his parents from murder, I can relate to that. Even though my dad was never gunned down, I lost a parent, so I know that feeling of like, you wish you could have done more, you could have did something. I relate to Batman on a personal level. I'm talking about the people who just say, well, you ask them who their favorite character is, they say Batman. And they say, well, why Batman's your favorite character? Well, because, he's Batman. And they don't state the reasons why. I'm talking about, like, he's overrated in that way because a lot of fanboys gravitate towards the character because he's popular. It's like, I love Spider-Man, but I got personal reasons why I love gravitate towards Spider-Man. Like,
exactly.
Deadpool. Like, when you look at Deadpool is one of those characters, like, to me, to be honest with you, I can't relate to Deadpool. I like the fact
there's nothing to relate to him with.
I like the fact that he's kind of funny, but to me, overall, with the whole just the chimichanga thing, like I just don't see what's fascinating about that.
Yeah.
Joke originate from like
it's overused a little bit.
It is.
Like, I don't even know what I really want to know what a chimichanga is. Let me look this up because
it's food.
It's a Spanish.
It's Mexican.
Spanish food.
Is it just a taco?
No, it's like a.
It looks like a burrito.
It's like a mixture of a taco and burrito.
What's an enchilada?
They're the same thing. If I had a soft taco right now and I rolled it up.
You're so off topic.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't want to know what the chimichanga was, but I really don't like that.
It's just a burrito.
I wish it would just say okay, whatever. I guess chimichanga sounds funnier. It does, but that's just. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Airport rated R.
Topic ahead about Deadpool thing. I just like, my final thoughts on it is more like how I feel about it is, to me, really don't bother me whether it's PG-13 or R-rated. It ain't for the fans. I feel like, to me, I'm gonna watch the film and enjoy it. I just want a good Deadpool film. That's all.
It's a good movie.
I respect Fox for giving what the fans want, even if some people can't see it. I respect them for that.
Yeah, that's how I really feel about it.
I'm gonna say this because I only like Deadpool because of his skill, but making it rated R, it kind of makes me feel bad. I'll still see it because that year I'll be turning 18, but it still makes me feel bad.
That's just not fair. You don't have to rub it in that you're turning 18 that year.
Dude, I'm only 14 and I'm still gonna see it.
Yeah, I am too, but I have no one to see it with. So.
Yeah, but most of us are gonna have to see it with help.
Well, I can't for 4 more years. Great.
Yeah, Deadpool is.
Have you ever asked a man to buy you a ticket for a rated R movie before?
No.
You should try it sometime.
I don't have to.
You give $10 interest or something?
No. I just have a nice community.
Oh no! Where do you live? My community. If I did that, no, and freaking Blackwing is worse. He lives in New York. No.
Yeah.
You can trust me. Pretty up here.
So any final thoughts on the topic before we go to the topic?
That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, we're going. This topic is gonna be kind of not heated, but it's gonna be a very interesting topic. DC Convergence. Everybody know DC got this new event called DC Convergence, where they take the old event timelines, pre-52 storylines.
Hey, so the fans what they want.
Convergence. What do you guys want for DC Convergence?
I want to see Adam. I'm sorry, I just cut you off.
Go ahead.
I want to see. If they're doing all different versions of one character, even cartoons, I want to see Adam West Batman. And no jokes aside, it would be so cool if they did something with the Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh my god!
And only comic book fans.
Michael Keaton.
But they did something with Ben Affleck Batman, and it kind of gives you a hint of the story. You see him for 1 second, and you see the Superman from Man of Steel, and only comic book fans will know this information. But, yeah.
Well, what I expect from Convergence to me, and it's what I hate about New 52. Everybody knows Tim Drake is one of my favorite rappers besides Dick Grayson, and I want to see Tim Drake in a Robin costume. That's all I ask, man. Tim Drake Robin, go back to Nightfall Batman when he got his back broken by Bane. Go back to those storylines. I want to see I hope they do a storyline with Dick Grayson Batman, when Dick Grayson actually Batman becomes it. I want them to go back to Jason Todd a little bit. I want to see Spoiler come back. I want to see Spoiler, Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
Does
anybody even remember Cassandra Cain anymore?
I don't. Really.
Wait. We talking about Cassandra?
No one remembers Cassandra anymore.
No, I know Cassandra. She was she's actually the main thing I remember about her is I believe she was the daughter of Lady Shiva, and that she was she beat Batman in a fight, in a hand-to-hand fight. She beat Batman.
But I think it would be cool to have the Nightfall thing with Tim Drake.
Yeah.
Because Blackwing, as you know, I like Nightfall from what I made.
Yeah.
And that's another movie that we should get. I'm sorry, this is off topic, but animated movie-wise, I'm surprised we haven't got Nightfall yet.
Well, we kind of got The Dark Knight Rises.
I'm talking about The Dark Knight Rises is okay. It can make.
It didn't follow.
There's a difference between a live action and animated. The Nightfall is with The Dark Knight Returns. Probably those two are the most definitive Batman stories.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised Nightfall didn't get one yet. I want to Battle of the Cows movie too, but
I would love to see that.
I'm holding my breath for that one.
Azrael would look cool on the big screen.
Yeah. Well, I also want to see DC Convergence. I want to see Dick Grayson as Nightwing again. I ain't digging him as a spy.
The books are really good. The spy books are really good, but I just prefer him as Nightwing.
You know what I just am disappointed in is, like Circuit said, Fox is taking the fan suggestions with the Deadpool movie. DC isn't doing that at all.
Because they don't care.
They're not doing anything that anyone wants.
But I give DC props for that. I don't like when companies bend over to what the fans, because the fans never know what they want.
Well, I know what I want. All I want is a Nightwing movie. I just want a Nightwing movie and a Batman Beyond movie. That's it.
And Nightwing will not do good in the box office.
And a Michael Keaton Dark Knight Returns movie.
And that will not also happen because Michael Keaton's career is at its point. See, they will make these movies if
Michael Keaton said he would be Batman again.
Yeah, he said it. He ain't. I promise you. He should have won that Best Actor award, but whatever.
Birdman.
Yes, he should have won that, but whatever.
He did. So, I think he did.
No, he lost.
He was nominated.
Oh, he lost. I could have sworn. I remembered that he did win.
It was a big deal that he took his acceptance speech out of his pocket, and then when he heard he didn't win, he put it right back in. That's not funny. That's really sad. And
that is sad.
That is kind of funny though.
It's pretty much
I've never seen it. I don't know what it's about.
It's pretty much his career. It's his career. Like, he used to play a famous superhero, and that movie is Birdman, and real life is Batman. But after that, his career just didn't do that good.
It was regular?
So, yeah, Michael Keaton, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. What? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, Little Wing.
The point is,
so what you got? What you guys want from DC Convergence though? Like,
I'm just happy about Nightwing and Barbara.
I want to see pre-52 characters talk to the new 52 counterparts and get them straight.
Yeah, I want to see that.
I want to see
the old relationships come back together again.
Like, I want to see pre-52 Superman, new 52 Superman.
I want to see pre-52 Superman come out of nowhere and just give like a pep talk to new 52 Superman. Like, he's telling them. He needs to be I mean, tell him not to be stupid anymore. I mean, this his comics are really good. Like,
I hope you make a joke with new Superman. He's like, where your trunks at?
Yeah, new 52 Superman is just so weak. I mean,
he's not. See that you want to know why he's weak is because the exact same reason Circuit said they listen to fans. Let me tell you what the fans say. Oh my God, Superman's so OP. Patch him, nerf him, and they nerfed him. And you know what happened? Now
it ruined him.
He's not ruined. He's still pretty good. I mean, he did this cool feat where he was like.
I just like when he's overpowered. I think it's just awesome.
He's not overpowered. Like I never understood.
Doomsday era Superman from the '90s. He was overpowered.
No, that's a different. No, you're not overpowered if people can beat you.
I would say this: if I was Superman, and if someone pushed me to the limit of wanting to kill them, I would probably kill them. Probably.
True.
I mean, it's just
nice though.
And fans also asked for I forgot what
just give me old Teen Titans back in the Convergence and
hey, bring in the old Teen Titans talk. They need to give them a pep talk.
I want Real Hopper to come back. I want Real Hopper to come back and don't screw him over like they did in New 52.
No, New 52 Roy Harper is funny as hell to me. He's wears that stupid trucker hat. No,
get rid of that trucker hat and give him a good costume.
No, he just wears a different hat in different issues. He changes hats.
I love that. I mean, it's not good, but it's funny. I mean, his comics suck. I mean, his comics with Red Hood and Outlaw suck, but I mean. After they're getting a new comic where Starfire gets a new costume, but she doesn't look all naked.
Yes, that's better. That was a whole lot better.
Is that really that much better?
It's better. She has pants now. I mean, what
was the old costume?
Her breasts were too exposed.
Yeah, now she has
Aquaman reveal for the Convergence though. That Aquaman reveal where they gave him her can again, which was the dumbest look ever.
I just hate it. Wait, can I just say something? I hate it when they ruin women superheroes like that, like Power Girl and stuff.
What? But you can't really say they ruined Power Girl because she's always been like that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, Catwoman in Arkham City.
Yeah.
And then they fixed that in Arkham City Armored Edition.
No, she looked fine. Like, you didn't see anything except the cleavage, but I mean,
just the cleavage, but you were good.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen that with Wonder Woman too. I mean, the X-Men characters. I mean,
Well, the X-Men
all of them
characters are
have
way better
cleavage.
with that, though.
I don't see. I love the X-Men, but I don't see.
They just need to fix that because it's just completely unnecessary.
What like then not every character has it though. Like Wonder Woman has never had it.
Power Girl had Power Girl.
Yeah, the first character that comes to my mind is Power Girl. She's like one of the only few like Supergirl that had it.
Known for it, already, so.
Yeah, she's known for it. That's her thing. Like she's pretty much the only female character that comes to mind when I think of cleavage. Like, and to be fair, I shouldn't be thinking of cleavage when I'm thinking of superhero. So.
Also, I'm from Convergence, Gimme Huntress. Like, I love him.
Yeah. I just think they need to make him more respectable and more.
I want to see. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I understand that they need to make a more respectable woman, but in a way, in comics, sex sells.
They just make him look like less than anything else.
I want to see New 52 Red Hood versus Pre-52 Red Hood. Like, I really want to see that. I want to see the two Jasons just go at it. Like, because Pre-52 Jason was pretty much a bad guy at the end of the day. He wasn't an anti-hero. Like, he was willing to kill Tim Drake. He thought he killed Tim Drake.
So, what is the connection between early Joker Red Hood and Jason Todd Red Hood?
I mean, Red Hood. Jason based Red Hood off of Joker's Red Hood. That's all.
Okay.
Except his looks way cooler, and his is just a goddamn fishbowl.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean. But I really want to see. I want to see different versions of like different characters just meet up. Like I just don't want to see Pre-52 Batman meets Pre-52. I want to see animated Batman meets Nolan.
Like they did in that 75th anniversary Batman Beyond short.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I like that. Except they're actual characters, not robots. Like I want to see the Dark Knight Batman from the Dark Knight movie, and I want him to meet animated like Batman animated series Batman.
No, I want to see the Batman 2004 against animated series Batman.
That would be cool. We just saw different versions of characters. Like we saw.
You know what I'm just happy about is that Batman is finally getting on the big screen again.
I mean, it hasn't been that long. What the Dark Knight Rises was like, what, 2 years ago? 3?
Yeah, but I'm just happy that he's gonna also be in a team up. Just think of how awesome it would have been with Christopher Reeve and Michael Keaton in a team up movie.
They were in a
Have any of you seen the Christopher Reeve, Michael Keaton fan trailer?
No.
Bro, that is so good. It is so. Do you know that scene in the first Batman movie when the Joker shoots the bat plane out of the sky?
Yeah.
He is so good at fan made trailers. He uses the scene from the Superman
Lex Luger name?
Yeah, it's maybe him or maybe another guy.
Mr. 886688 something.
There's a new guy doing it too. Like, you guys have to see that. Like, we could watch it like later or now, but
actually, I already have a video that we should watch.
Yeah,
we'll do it later
in the chat.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Back to topic. I think the DC Convergence is a good thing. I mean, I want it to be a good thing. I don't want it to be a missed opportunity. I don't want.
I'm just happy they're finally finishing up with Nightwing and Barbara getting married.
I don't know how I feel about superheroes getting married, because every time a superhero gets married,
one dies.
One of them die. One of them, like I used to.
And the other one goes into hiding.
Nightwing is also my favorite superhero.
Me too.
But I hated him, I don't know if it was like the 80s, the 70s.
Oh, that costume was awesome.
The disco suit?
No, it wasn't the costume. It was the fact that he cheated on Starfire with Barbara. He was a
True.
cheat. I don't like.
I think he should have never even gotten anywhere close to Starfire.
I feel like that's the writer's fault. Like whoever wrote the books back then, they made Dick Grayson like
a jerk.
Dick Grayson is not. They made him a jerk. He's not. If anything, Dick Grayson. That sounds like something Bruce would do. Dick Grayson does not cheat on females.
No.
Like, especially the ones he loved. Like, he loves Barbara. He loves Starfire.
I don't think he ever cared for Starfire as
much
as
he cared for Starfire, like, for a while in the Teen Titans comics, but...
Not as much as Barbara, though.
I mean, he almost married her. And they had... Oh, he almost married her. I mean, for a long time, the writers were pushing Nightwing to be with Starfire, because in the comics, they almost got married. The only reason they didn't get married is because one of them would have to die later, so, they were like, we shouldn't do this, so...
It would have been...
And also
I think it would have been
Starfire
that died.
Yeah, in Kingdom Come, they had a daughter, Nightfire.
So Tamaranians and humans can...
I mean, it's a comic book. I mean,
if the shoe fits.
I mean,
Literally.
There's a whole controversy around if Clark can have babies with Lois, and I don't care.
That's what's gonna happen in Convergence.
Well, do you remember in Superman 2 where he had to become human for that?
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah. I mean, that wasn't bad, but I just hate thinking about it. Like, I hate thinking that he's so powerful that if he tried to do it, he'd kill him. That really messes with my head.
And it's a family-friendly movie too.
Yeah, when I think of Superman, I think of truth, justice, the American way, his long flowing cape, and then I just think about him trying to do it, and then he has to turn human.
With the silver bed.
No, I can't think about that. It really hurts my brain thinking about that. Like thinking of.
He should just wear a Kryptonian necklace. It'll make him a little bit weaker.
Blue kryptonite.
I don't want to think.
Blue
Okay,
kryptonite.
I don't even want to think about him doing it.
Yeah, kryptonite. My bad.
Blue kryptonite. So he doesn't die.
How about he just doesn't do it and just does his job. And instead of risking Lois's life by having a super baby like Falcon punch his way out of her womb, he just does his job.
No.
I don't care what anyone says. That makes sense if they had a baby, and he's Falcon, and she.
Yeah, if the baby just kicks or something.
If he kicks her once, she's gone. Like.
Well, then again, would it
have
been born with powers since it was never exposed to yellow sunlight yet, though?
Oh, but neither was wait.
Until Superman got to the yellow, he never had powers. So
but that's Kryptonian physiology, though.
Yeah, but what if the baby was never exposed to sunlight? Since it was still never born yet.
So he's gonna go live in Gotham where it's always nighttime.
No. Since he was in her stomach.
I mean, I don't know. They did. How about Superboy? Like, he was just born or cloned. I mean.
Yeah, he was cloned.
I want to see. I mean, I know it's funny. I just want to see, like, if Superman had a son. I want to.
Well, he did, Connell.
Yeah, but if Superman had like a baby, like twins or whatever, I want to see like not even in the main continuity, but just like I want these to be like funny shorts.
Yeah.
Like Teen Titans Go used to be. I want to see just Superman's kids have adventures. Yeah. They go to like. I want to see an episode where they visit Uncle Batman.
Yeah. Uncle Batman. He would hate that.
Yeah,
I have another thing. Does anybody even remember Etrigan?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I love it. He's
gone the form of man. Bring forth the demon Etrigan.
He better be in the DC Cinematic Universe because he's not getting any love anywhere else. Constantine is probably not going to make it to the second season.
I can't stand him.
I love Etrigan.
No, I mean Constantine.
No, okay, I get that. Etrigan, but Etrigan, though. Etrigan is awesome. Is one of my favorite superheroes.
Yeah, like, what was Jason Blood?
Yeah, Jason. You know how cool of a name that is?
Jason Blood.
Well, it's actually spelled with a U, but like Bloodhaven.
Imagine his trailer. Like if he had a solo movie, imagine his trailer and it's like
the transformation and stuff.
Yeah, the music is getting intense. It's like da na na na.
Would it be more like medieval music though?
Yes, it
probably.
But it'd be like during the King Arthur time.
Yeah, it'd be like all the way it says like he says a whole oath like.
Where would it be based? Would it be based in modern times?
I would prefer like Etrigan's not gonna get a movie. If anything, he'll be like a part of the Justice League Dark. But if he had his own movie, I think it would have to be in medieval. And by the end of the movie,
true.
He just lived like him and Jason Blood are immortal now, so they just live through their times.
And then he gets to Justice League time.
Yeah, he'll eventually be in modern times, but yeah, so I don't want to see us like if Etrigan had a movie, make it medieval. I want to see demons and knights go at it.
Yeah, and the big like watchtower type thing with the evil person he has to get to or whatever.
Yeah. I mean Etrigan, I love Etrigan. Etrigan is so cool.
It would just sound so cool hearing "Gone, the form of man, bring forth Etrigan." Yeah.
I mean, Etrigan is pretty much like that. Like you gotta be cute. I'm sorry, but you gotta be careful with him.
Yeah.
Like, make him PG-13, but you know he'll be his bestest rated.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be breathing fire and have his razor-sharp teeth and claws ripping people up. He's a monster. He can't. He's not like Batman where he can fight smooth.
Etrigan is actually a bad guy. Not a bad guy, but Etrigan and Jason Blood.
He's an evil demon.
Yeah, when they mixed together, they both took something. Like Etrigan wasn't able to talk before he was mixed with Jason Blood.
Yeah.
With that, Jason Blood also came a little bit more sadistic in his own like.
So is it like the Hulk where Etrigan is his own person, or does Blood control him?
Etrigan is his own person, but
okay, so Blood doesn't control him, so it's like the Hulk
Blood,
situation.
Blood has a say in what he can do. Like,
okay,
if Etrigan looks like he's about to kill, just like rip Batman apart, like Jason can fight with him in his head.
Yeah, kind of like Dr. Fate a little.
Yeah, but I'll be back.
Yeah, I feel like they need to put more supernatural heroes into
but I do think they need to get rid of Constantine as quick as possible.
Yeah, Constantine is not helpful. I mean, no one even cares about, not even the show anyway.
I don't even care about the show. I'm not even gonna watch it. They need to put Dr. Fate, Etrigan, and like maybe Blue Devil or something.
Does anybody even remember Blue Devil? I mean, Blue Devil Johnny likes, but still. Like bring forth probably just call them the Sentinels of Magic. Just make a Sentinels of Magic like team.
Yeah, like wait, Zatara, Dr. Fate, Etrigan, Blue Devil,
Zatanna.
Yeah, I said Zatara and Zatanna. Both.
And who else? Phantom Stranger and Spectre.
Yeah, or Deadman.
Yeah, I love Deadman, but
Here you go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We've gone totally.
Or Hawkman. Also Hawkman.
We've gone. Chris, are you still here?
I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm sorry about going off topic.
We've been talking about Etrigan for like 20 minutes.
So like,
you good, guys? I just had to.
That's good. The point is, DC Convergence is. I hope it's not a missed opportunity. That's the last thing I'd say on it. I hope it's good, and it looks like it will be.
Is it gonna cancel New 52 though?
No.
It's still gonna be there, but it's no longer gonna be called New 52.
What's it gonna be called? Regular DC.
Just DC. Probably. I mean, everyone is still gonna call it the New 52 because we're going to it. But yeah.
I'm just happy Arkham City got out before the New 52.
Yeah, definitely. Arkham City came out around probably the exact same time.
Like a month before.
Yeah. Yeah, a month. It came out like a month before.
Well, this topic, I'm pretty sure, Black Queen and DC Geek gonna get heated about this one, and me too. In Future's End, they kind of killed off Terry McGinnis and had Tim Drake in the future to fix the problem. How did you guys feel about that? Because I only text first. Watch now.
Okay, now Chris, before I give my answer, how I feel about this. Now, what do you mean by kill? Do you mean like
they kill them all? They killed them all and let Tim Drake take place. They killed them all.
Give me one. Like killed them all. Finished.
Yeah, I personally hate this.
All the way.
I really think he would have. I honestly think the box office. I think they would have gotten a lot of money from the box office if Terry McGinnis got in the movie theater.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was quiet for those few seconds because it just occurred to me that they killed Terry McGinnis. So now I only have one thing to say: that if DC does the stupid thing and for once they keep a character dead.
They put Tim Drake in the suit though. They put Tim Drake in as his place though. They said they killed off Terry and they killed off Terry. They killed off Terry for good. It made Tim Drake the new Batman Beyond.
If you wanted Tim Drake to be a good character, you should have made his comics good.
You know what I think is weird? How all the Bat family can fit in each other's suits, even Alfred.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense to me for like Nightwing and recent times because they're around like the same build. But Batman is humongous compared to his sons.
Yeah.
Like he's really like he's too tall. Like it's funny to me that Batman's really tall.
Yeah.
When he's next to Superman, he's short. But whatever.
Yeah, but Terry McGinnis dying is just terrible.
I don't know how I feel about them killing Terry McGinnis. Because Terry McGinnis is
that pissed me off.
Single-handedly, see, that's another thing DC has with their animated films. I mean, animated cartoons. Harley Quinn and Terry McGinnis both came from cartoons.
Yeah,
and now are really big, loved characters.
And so many other characters. Didn't Killer Croc?
No, Killer Croc was already made.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, Killer Croc wasn't good to Arkham Asylum, but that's against the point.
True.
I'm sorry, but like
he was good in the New Adventures.
Yeah, I mean, he was, but just to talk about Killer Croc, when people think about Killer Croc, his line is, "I'll hit him with a rock."
Throw a rock at it.
Yeah, that's his thing. I don't think you should be known for that. And speaking of Killer Croc has apparently been cast in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And so has Killer Shark. So I'm expecting a brawl between Killer Shark.
Oh yeah, they want to see who the top killer is.
If there's no brawl between King Shark and Killer Croc and they're just together and frantic crap,
even if it's not all out brawl, just like a little
and you know what? It better be better than and you know what? That fight is better be better than Godzilla versus the monster.
I think honestly, Killer Shark would win.
I don't care who wins. I just want to see. I want to see both of them go into the water. I want to see them have like an hour-long brawl.
Yeah, and then you just see Aquaman swim by real quick.
Just like, hey, cameo, suck it, Marvel.
Yeah, kind of like in Man of Steel.
Yeah, he's like, and yeah, so both of them go into the water. The water gets red. Only one walks out.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's against the subject. Terry McGinnis, I don't know why they would kill him and replace him with Tim Drake. Personally, Tim Drake was a better Red Robin, but that was pre-52. New 52, he's not been that good, but that's not his fault. That's everyone else's fault. Because Tim Drake is actually pretty cool. He's pretty good in other people's comics, but
yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Yes, I'm really mad at what DC just did to.
You know what? Before you continue, DC could have easily just made him a part of the main universe now. Because what Marvel did is that after Secret Wars, Miles Morales is still a part of it. He's been confirmed, and he's a part of a new Avengers team.
That's one of the topics we'll talk about.
What you say?
That's one of the topics we'll talk about.
Oh yeah, but
go ahead.
Go ahead, Blackwing. I just don't think it's that good of an idea to kill him.
I just find it so stupid for DC to kill a character who I grew up with watching on television, and just to see him have them kill him off like that. It's just imagine if they kill off Harley Quinn. You know how many ranting fans are gonna be at their door?
Blackwing, I suggest you continue. You don't talk about killing off Harley Quinn, because I promise you, DC will do it, and when they do it, I'm gonna blame you.
There's just one guy listening to this podcast and be like, "That's a great idea."
Exactly.
I hope DC did not hear that, but anyway, if they just because I know Terry was part of the DC animated universe, and then Terry made a few appearances in certain comics in the mainstream universe of DC, but I wish they should have done better than that. I know Future's End was supposed to be Terry's main solo adventure for him, but it didn't really make sense for them to kill him off.
I think
he didn't.
I think the Terry McGinnis in Future's End, he's actually from the future. Like, he's not from an alternate dimension future. He's actually a part of the New 52 universe.
Oh, okay.
But I find that weird. Like, you're doing Convergence now, especially. It would have just made more sense to put him like in the animated universe, and he came over, but whatever.
But anyone else feel bad about Terry being killed?
Well, let me go how I feel about it. You know, everybody know I'm kind of like Blackwing. I grew up on Terry McGinnis, and I really like him as Batman Beyond. I really dig him as Batman. I really love his cartoon, his comics, and stuff like that. But when I heard this news, and I saw the review, Joe from the Comic Book Cast did it, and he said the same thing. He was like, so Bruce ain't gonna throw a funeral for Terry McGinnis. You gonna throw Tim in the suit, huh? And it's like, so that's how you feel about Terry. And I'm like, that's even messed up, because I was like, yo, like Terry McGinnis, you know, I like Terry McGinnis. Besides Dick Grayson being Batman, I love Terry McGinnis as Batman being. I love his character. I love what he stood for, and like especially him being the son of Bruce. you know, that revelation in itself, that I love that even more. And it's like, you know, when you kill off, you know, I was talking about this the reason why I try to say, you know, the hardest part, because this is one of the topics. One of the topics is not listening to the thing, but one of the topics is like, you know, what kills comics, like what kills comics. And for me, it's like I was talking. A friend of mine. I tried to get my friend in the comics. He asked me because he's a big Batman fan, and he was like, you know, so what comic should I read to get into DC? Because he wants to get into DC. And I said, be strictly honest with you, man, right now, I'm mad at DC right now, but DC and this new 52 and the Future Man stuff, and I said I hope Convergence get me back into reading DC because I haven't been reading DC in a while now. And I told him, I said, man, look, to be strictly honest with you, man, right now, man, between Marvel and DC, I don't know who done, I don't know who's smoking the crack, but they make the both.
They both are.
They both making dumb decisions. It's like, you know what, man, to be strictly honest with you, man. If I was right now, dude, I know you want to get in the comics, but I said, dude, to be strictly honest with you, man, if I was right now, I won't be reading no comics right now.
No, you know what you should have told him?
What? Go ahead.
Everyone but Marvel and DC.
Like, yeah.
Dark Horse. But I did tell him about, you know, read Dark Horse or read Image comics. Like, if you really want to get into comics, read Dark Horse or Image.
Have you guys been reading the new Ninja Turtles?
I'll be back.
They
Yeah,
while we're on the subject of them killing Terry McGinnis, I'm really mad at IDW.
What happened?
They killed Donatello from the Ninja Turtles.
I knew
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember that.
They killed Donatello.
See, this is why I think everyone has something against me. Because you guys know Donatello is my third favorite comic book character, and he's my favorite Ninja Turtle. Like,
yeah.
After Nightwing and Cyclops, I love him. But
I didn't know they killed Donatello. When they killed Donatello, though,
they killed him like 2 weeks ago. Like, you know, Bebop and Rocksteady.
Why would they do that? That's not any logical sense.
You know why they killed? You know, Bebop and Rocksteady, like the Rhino and the Ninja Turtles were working with Shredder and his crew to save like the world or some crap.
Mm-hmm.
But the Turtles had to make a choice. And they chose to like do the best thing, but the best thing.
Screw the best thing.
Yeah, the best thing would sacrifice Donatello.
What?
And Bebop and Rocksteady, like, cause Shredder said, if you betray me, I will kill you. Oh. And unfortunately, the Turtles, without knowing, they got Donatello killed. Bebop and Rocksteady, they beat him to death, and they picked up a hammer and broke into his shell, and they just left him right there.
But it was only just a dream.
And Splinter, they brought the body to Splinter, and he's crying, and he just like holds him in his like lap.
Well, I guess who else could be the smart?
Raphael, I don't know,
man. You know, I want to talk about. I know this is a little off topic going on, but this time that we talk, I should just bring it up, guys. Like, I want you guys a question if we go to the next topic. Like, what do you think is like what kills off comics? Like, when you want to when you get a person that's not into comics, and you try to tell them like, what do you think is really ruining the comics right now? Like comics nowadays. Like, why do you think it's like what kills comics? Like, what kills?
To me, what kills a comic is this to me though. I know everyone has something different. To me,
yeah,
it's changing a character so much, it's not the same character.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
At the beginning of the New 52, Superman was the only thing Superman had in common with actually being Superman was that he had a similar costume. They made New 52 Superman better. He's much more like his pre-52 counterpart now.
Yeah.
But it's all like when Dick Grayson cheated on Starfire and Barbara Gordon at the same time. Or when Iron Man right now is like he's making people pay.
Oh yeah, that's some dumb stuff like that, man. That's
making people pay for like drugs that make them look perfect forever.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. I mean, some characters it works if you have a good story behind it, like Cyclops. Cyclops, he is no longer. He's done with taking the crap from all these heroes and these humans. He tried to be like Professor Xavier. He really tried to.
Yeah.
But the humans and a lot of the Avengers, they just screwed him and the X-Men so much that he's decided to do what Magneto did and just
eradicate them all.
yeah, like not eradicate them, but he wants to. He doesn't want to live in a world where mutants are the second class. He is really tired of it.
Yeah, I'm back.
And now he's willing to kill people.
Who's killing people?
Cyclops.
We're talking about what kills comics.
Yeah,
okay.
Like Cyclops has a good story behind it and why he's doing it. But if you just have a character and he's just totally a different character for no reason, then I find that really stupid.
Yeah.
And if you're new and you don't know a character, what kills comics?
I think bad writing.
Bad writing. What you say?
Bad writing.
Yeah, we said at the same time, bad writing. Bad writing? Freaking Spider-Man. What was that one story?
Where he jumped in front of Obama and got shot up.
What?
Let's not talk about that. No, I'm talking about it was an actual canon story. It happened after Civil War. He made a deal with the devil.
That was dumb. That was dumb.
Sold for his marriage or whatever.
Whatever it was called, like Another Day.
Yeah. One more day.
The New 52 Teen Titans. That's bad writing.
Yep.
Yes.
What else?
Terrible Event.
New 52 Flash.
Yes. New 52 Kid Flash especially.
Oh, Kid Flash. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. But and for movies too. Like if it goes for comic, go for movie. Like Transformers.
Terrible. Michael Bay.
I love seeing some giant robots fight, but when they have to show teens having sex, and no.
Yeah, and the robotic.
And when they gave Devastator balls, I'm like, bruh.
Wait, what?
Like Transformers 2, Devastator had he had.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
When I saw that,
and then when he was standing under him, he said, "I am under the enemies."
When I saw that, I was like, Optimus Prime, take me now. Why can I do this?
And then they did that stupid thing that Hasbro did and then they traumatized everyone again like Hasbro and killed Optimus.
And they made those two ghetto, racist, stereotypical Autobots.
Yeah.
I was like, Generation 1.
They're like, I got gold teeth.
I was like, I can't read. What is that supposed to mean?
It was white dudes trying to be a stereotypical white dude.
Yeah, Michael Bay was like, oh, that's funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah, real funny.
So much. I'm so glad they took him out of 3.
Well, for me, to answer this whole how I feel about this topic, I
3 was the best.
This topic, because the reason why this topic is so important to me because I try to get people that's not into comics, they want to get into comics, and then you try to uplift them and you try to tell them like, yeah. And then you be like, Futures in, New 52. Well, New 52 got some good stories, not all. But, you know, one thing kind of say kill comics to me is Terrible Event. Futures was one of them. Forever Evil, I hated that storyline.
Terrible relationships.
They killed off Dick Grayson, made him a spy, was the dumbest thing ever.
Oh, yeah. That was the worst part of New 52, I think.
And also, everybody know I love Tim Drake. You know, DC not, also was like when you reboot in the universe, and the characters that used to get showed love back in pre-52 or during the old timeline or the old stories, they get shoved up to the side now, and the A-list characters like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, they get the best stories while the other characters get sidelined. Like me, like I like Jason Todd. I'm not the biggest Red Hood fan, but I want to see Jason Todd in the New 52, but I want to be having written better. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see yours. Like spoiler. Let me see yours. Changing like I'm gonna say this too. I'm also gonna say this too. What also killed comics to me, in my honest opinion, is that when when you make a kid like when Miles Morales first came out, when Miles was introduced in Miles to Marvel Comics, a lot of people, I'm not saying all, some people reacted as, oh, Black Spider-Man, we can't have it. It's when dumb people on the internet react saying, oh, this character is black. Spider-Man, this character's persona can be black. I can see if you made Batman black, okay, different story. You have a right to be mad. I'll be mad too. But when you talk about Spider-Man, there's different type of Spider-Mans out there. Like, you got Ben Riley, you got Jessica Drew, like you got different Spider-Mans out there. Like so like Spider-Man, you can get over like if DC wanted to make a Black Robin, people will go crazy talking about, oh no, Robin can't be black. Yeah, but they was gonna have a Black Robin in the movie, but Bob Kane and everybody got mad about it, so Marlon Wayne was gonna be it. So they was like, no, we can't have a Black Robin. So and I feel like what killed comic is like, it's just like terrible writing. I agree with you, DC Go, terrible writing, like lack of character development, lazy issues, horrible storytelling, like just like like if you're gonna write a comic, like for me it's like everybody knows I haven't read a Batman comic in a minute right now. I've been digging Batman Eternal wise and New 52 wise, but if I had to go back and you ask me right now, like if I had between Marvel and DC, I think they both do the same drugs because like
I just looked up something about speaking of Terry McGinnis.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but the possible future is that Terry McGinnis, like, he's not a part of the animated world. Like in the comic that he died, he's actually from their future, like the New 52 future. That his story is that he was 4 months old. He was 4 months old when he was adopted by Damian Wayne, who at the moment was the new Batman.
Damian Wayne?
Yeah, like it's in the future. He was 4 months old when his house got burned down. He was affected by Joker toxin, and Damian Wayne, who was the current Batman, adopted him.
Wow. Oh my God.
And by the time Damian was an old man, Terry McGinnis was the new Batman of New Gotham City.
Oh, a new low, man. A new low.
Why I don't like that? I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Well, I mean, my thing is, like, for me, it's more like everybody know my hate for Damian. Now, I ain't saying Damian a bad character. Just like when Damian was created, I felt like the way they wrote him as a spoiled brat. Like, he felt like just because he's Batman's son, he can get away with that stuff. Like, and it's like, I mean, it sounds cool in concept, but to me, just like that's not the Terry McGinnis I grew to love. But I understand sometimes you gotta change stories around to adapt towards it. But let's be honest, I'm not the biggest Damian Wayne fan. It's like I see Damian Wayne and Luke Cage in the same category to me. Just the fact that I don't care how cool they make them. I'm never gonna be a big Damian Wayne fan. It's just me as a person. We all entitled to that opinion, you know.
Yeah, but speaking of that, I was about to say something. Was it about Damian Wayne?
Go ahead.
Oh, that was about Terry McGinnis. No, like I think a lot of the appeal from Terry McGinnis that he was pretty much Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and like in one. I like that. Like he was high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was high school. He was a troubled kid in ways. Like they mixed up Peter Parker and Bruce Wayne into one guy. Like he lost a father figure, his actual father for him. And he ended up living. Yeah, they mixed up a lot of Batman. They mixed up Batman, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and they got Terry McGinnis, which is why he is such a very good character. His animated version, I don't know about this new one.
Yeah. Go ahead, guys.
But that's pretty much for bad comic book. I mean, for those people who want to get into comics, but feel like they can't, I just say what makes it just terrible: bad writing, terrible character development, and relationships, and even reboots. If they even try rebooting a character, it'll be terrible than its original. If they make it better, that's by luck. That's it.
Should I go?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. Well, what I feel like makes comic books bad, I think that people are running out of ideas to make good stories because I think they think that everything's done. But everybody knows that there's going to be ways to make a story better, and everything can be improved on. But they just need to find the correct writer who's going to be able to make great stories that people will be able to resonate with. Like, I'm just gonna use like an example here. During the 70s, the music industry was, this is a weird parallel, but during the 70s, the music industry was dying because the end of disco. But Michael Jackson made the album Thriller, and it made a big boom. So they just need to find, I suppose, their comic book writing Michael Jackson.
Yeah, or like Stan Lee back in the old days with Marvel.
Yeah. To pick it up off its feet once more.
Yeah.
I think the problem is with comics, period, especially DC and Marvel. They've been doing this for a very long time, and they're running out of ideas. Like, how old is DC now? Like 75. Marvel is like 70.
No, DC's way older than 75. Batman's only 75.
You sure? Like, how old is Superman? Because Superman's pretty much the same age as DC.
No, Superman came out in 1998.
No, but like, you know, a lot of people don't consider DC really starting to be DC until
Detective Comics has been out for like I think 100 years.
No, but like DC itself, like when they first started doing the whole superhero thing with Superman, a lot of people count Superman as part of it. Well, but let it be 100 or 75 years. It's still been a very long time.
Yeah.
It's hard to come up with new ideas after. It's been more than after you get past the 20-year mark. It is still pretty hard to come up with new things. Like
yeah.
So, and Marvel is the same. Like they're like what, 60 years, 70 years, 75, whatever. They're somewhere. They're doing a lot too.
Marvel 75.
Yeah, Marvel is. I mean, DC and Marvel both have done some interesting stuff. But you can tell, like for DC, their Green Lantern books are always good. Like I've noticed that.
Well, not Guy Gardner.
Yeah, Marvel, they're like if I had to say one comic book character they always get right, I guess I'd say Xmen
and Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Spider-Man. But then I guess DC has Green Lantern and Batman, and Marvel has Spider-Man. Like no matter what, they may have one bad comic every other full moon, but overall they always have good stories. But then it's hard to do that with every character. Like it's hard to do that with Superman. It's hard to do that with Captain America. Both are cool characters, but it's hard not to do the same thing over and over with them. Like Superman, every time he fights someone, they're pretty much a clone of him. Like they have his same powers and stuff. Like, and DC's trying to do new stuff.
They just have to find a new formula to write comic books that are going to make them interesting and enjoyable.
The Elite thing was cool. Superman versus the Elite.
Yeah, I think Superman. I think comics are not dying out, but that's why DC is trying to get their game together with their movies, because their comics. Yeah, I feel like because Marvel is their love. Like a lot of their new fans come from their movies.
Exactly.
Like 65% of the newest Marvel fans. Not 65.
Yeah.
I might be going a little bit.
I became a Marvel fan from the movies. I never cared about the comics.
Yeah, 50% of the new Marvel fans, like actually Avengers specifically, until maybe 6 years ago, the Avengers were just not that cool. Like the Justice League was always the star team. Like until the storyline, like
Avengers was like as popular as Teen Titans.
Yeah. No, Teen Titans was very popular.
But not as popular as
the Teen Titans TV show.
But like Teen Titans, their comics told the best at DC.
Exactly.
That's
why I enjoy reading that series.
If I had to rank the superhero teams that always sold, it was Justice League, Teen Titans, X-Men. The Avengers was never on that list. Until maybe a few years ago, until the storyline Avengers disassembled and the Avengers brought in. To get popular in the comics, the Avengers, like, they made Spider-Man a member, they made Wolverine a member.
Who else?
They made pretty much half the X-Men members now. So, yeah, like, one of the Avengers team is led by Cyclops' little brother. So, the Avengers never got big in the comics until a few years ago when they learned that they had to bring in their big characters to make them big.
You know something I can't stand about comic books, though, is that they're so expensive nowadays.
No, they are.
Like $4.
That really isn't going to change because they're not making enough revenue.
Yeah,
they're not making enough money, and I kind of blame that on the fact that people just don't care anymore about comics. Like, the movies are cool, but they're kind of the reason comics are.
It's like I'm throwing a $20 bill down for 4 comic books.
I mean,
for the old comics or the new ones?
New comics. Like, it's really hard. I hate how much comics cost now, especially when it's a really good comic.
Yes, and they're even ones that are very hard to find.
Yeah, like if it's a really good comic, like let's say this was back in 2000 or whatever year Civil War was going down or whatever year Battle of the Cow was going down. I want to keep up with the story, but I'm not rich, man. I got stuff to do
Yeah,
with my
nobody
money.
does. That's
Yeah,
why
I'm not.
cops were so easy to obtain back in the day, and that's why a lot of people got into them because they were so
Yeah.
cheap.
I just read the older Nightwing comics from the 90s and 80s and stuff.
I know my
Because you can get them
I
for $1.
I know when I buy comics, I bought an old classic comics. They be like $3. They be like $3.
Oh my God, Watch Mojo is gonna get so much hate.
What?
Now Watch Mojo, you know who do the top 10 videos?
Yeah.
They just did a video on Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter, and you know
Street Fighter wins.
each side has some fanboys. I prefer Mortal Kombat, but
I prefer
love
Street Fighter.
Yeah, let's not
I mean,
fight over this.
no, I'm not gonna fight over it. I think Mortal Kombat is cool. I think Street Fighter is cool. I mean, I think the Street Fighter cartoon suck. I think the Mortal Kombat cartoon suck. I think both of their live action movies suck. I mean, I think they both should just stay in the game. They need to stop trying to extend them.
Well, I have to say, you know that one particular move that is pretty invasive in one particular area?
I feel like every fighting game has that.
No,
every
the
fighting game
nut
has
punch.
to. Oh, the nut punch? No. That's the funniest thing. I mean, Street Fighter. I think Street Fighter takes more skill, but Mortal Kombat is a lot more.
I don't know. I think the skill level is pretty equal. I mean, Street Fighter doesn't take much skill to play.
Oh,
I'll say
they
this.
both take too much skill for me. I mean,
I think Mortal Kombat got take skill because I remember playing Mortal Kombat.
Actually, I changed mine too. I go back to Mortal Kombat. 'Cause I just remember playing
I remember,
Mortal Kombat.
I think when does Mortal Kombat 8 come out?
14.
Yeah, August 14th.
Because
April.
I had pre-ordered for GameStop on my PS4, and because this is my first Mortal Kombat.
Do not let anyone too young see the fatalities, because Mortal Kombat is turned up.
And then they have that one for chicks now.
Yeah, have you guys seen Goro, like the guy with the 4 arms? Have you seen his fatality?
Oh, you know what?
He grabs you by the head and he pushes your head to his stomach.
You pre-order at GameStop, you can actually get Goro though. Like you can play him as
his fatality is so good, bro. He grabs your head, he pushes it into your body, into your stomach, and then pulls it back out through your stomach. It's like, bro.
Serious?
Yes. I mean,
that sounds pleasant.
A lot of people like
that's just a Russian back massage.
It's wow. Mortal Kombat is getting really brutal, but
it is. I
don't think they can really up the ante from this.
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat, like, it always had controversies, but MKX, bro, the blood, the gore, like
Street Fighter doesn't have blood, really.
Not Street Fighter. Liu Kang. He'll reach into your mouth, pull your tongue out, and your like cords to talk, and push it back into your throat. No, he'll pull out your cords through your throat, then punch it into your mouth.
Wow.
He'll feed you your own. He'll feed you your throat.
Yeah. Well, the next topic is I'm pretty sure I don't know how many guys ain't got a PS4, but
I don't.
But like Batman Arkham Knight has been pushed back to June 3rd, of course. Everybody, that's we all the other news, but they have rated M for mature.
I hate that. Now I can't play it.
No, it's okay. It's only rated M for one reason. It's rated M
because of violence.
Harley. That's why it's rated M.
Because what?
Red Hood and Harley, their gameplay, because Red Hood has been confirmed he's going to be using guns and shooting people through their heads and stuff.
Joker did that in Asylum.
Well, that was
it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Like, he's gonna be doing some like it's like Deathstroke in Arkham.
Oh, okay.
Like, you may hate Arkham Origins.
I do.
But Deathstroke, yeah, I mean we all do. But Deathstroke, if he used the sword in his combo like he should have been, they would have rated R. I mean rated M just for him.
Yeah.
And Harley Quinn, she's gonna be breaking necks and stuff, and
the hammer. Yeah,
she's gonna be smashing heads in with hammers, so
breaking skulls.
What you got thoughts on it though? I got
let Isaac speak first, because Isaac was the first one that addressed this news to me as well.
I agree.
Well, my biggest problem is I can't play it. Second biggest problem is it's really gonna put a lot of pressure and hate on DC because they're going to be losing a lot of their audience. They're not going to be making as much money.
Alright, in games, they don't. Call of Duty's rated M and it gets millions and millions.
That's Call of Duty. Everyone plays Call of Duty nowadays.
Yeah, but I don't think the M
personally
rating is gonna make it is not gonna lose that much of its audience.
Yeah, but for a series,
like way too much.
Yeah.
More kids play rated M games than kids that go see it on movies. Like
exactly.
GT, like I feel like it's a Batman game too, and Batman is so big right now. I feel like it won't make as much as it would have, but it's still gonna make a lot for DC to be happy.
Yeah. I just gotta say, I gotta get off. I have to end it here for me.
Okay.
Alright, see you, man.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, for me, how I feel about the rated M thing. To me, how I really feel about the rated M thing is more like, for me, I understand it because you got Red Hood and he's killing people and Harley Quinn snapping necks, and if you saw the 7-minute gameplay where he showed Batman snapping that man's finger, like this is gonna be a brutal game, like for me. But for me, how I really feel about it though, it don't bother me really though, like because I feel like whether it was PG-13 or M, it's Batman. I'm getting the game like I solely got a PS4 for Arkham Knight. That's the game I got to get PS4 really for.
I'm just
like
for PC. I'm getting it for PC since I don't have a next generation system at all.
I got my PS4 for Battlefront, the new Battlefront, Arkham.
You got PS4 too?
I got one now, but I need to get a PlayStation Plus card.
You like it though? It's a good you like the PS4?
I mean, the only game I've been able to play on it is GTA, but it's a really I like it. It's good.
I love it.
I wish I could see it right now.
I haven't put it down ever since. Ever since I got it.
Because you got games for it, you can play online. I can't. I need to get a PlayStation Plus card, and I can get it soon.
Yeah. But going back to the topic at hand, I just think for me overall, I'm really excited for this game. I mean, I'm mad they pushed it back, but I understand I want the game to be perfect.
Yeah, this is the second or third time.
Yeah, second or third time, but for me, I just really want a good Batman game. Like, for me, because Origin, I'm trying to get it out of my system, man. I haven't played Origin.
See, I'm so I'm mad that they pushed it back because it's far away from me to play, but I'm glad because this is not gonna be another glitchy piece. Like if they have if Arkham Knight has had this much time, they keep pushing it back, and it's still a very glitchy game, I'm gonna be mad. But if they push it back this much, there's no way it's gonna be anywhere as bad as Arkham Origins or Assassin's Creed Unity.
All I asked for, because I got Assassin's Creed Unity. I got it for cheap, but for me, I got Assassin's Creed Unity. They kind of fixed what the patches. But man, I played that game yesterday, man. I had one glitch. I got stuck through a wall, man. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't playing this anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
I played dude, and to me, I said, I hope as long as Arkham Knight don't got glitches like that when you stuck through a wall.
I guarantee you, Arkham Knight, because I'm looking at the gameplay right now, it's gonna be spectacular because they increased the gliding speed. That is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. It makes them see like Batman is actually flying through Gotham.
But I am mad about one thing about the whole Arkham, like the Arkham franchise as a whole. I really want Green Arrow to be a DLC character. Like he just comes in. I wanted like if Arkham Origins was a good game, I would have loved to have Green Arrow as a DLC character. And I mean, because Green Arrow is getting really popular now with Arrow, so I'm just surprised.
Why not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said, what if Slade actually had his own video game?
If that wasn't rated M, I'd be surprised.
I want a Slade movie. I want a Deathstroke movie though.
Yeah, they won't do it. Actually, wait, DC may do it. Actually, I'm thinking about it because they're really pushing this whole realistic, gritty tone. Not gritty, but I don't want to call them dark because they.
The only problem they can run into is that whole thing with the what's the thing Captain Man got the Super Soldier Son or whatever. Oh. Yeah, they gonna talk about. They gonna say, well, Slade Wilson's copy and like that's the only thing fans probably gonna say though.
Someone's playing Xenoverse.
That would be me right now. But I was, yeah, I have it on PS3 though. Unfortunately, on PS4.
You playing on PS4 though?
It's all cool. It's all good.
Hey, if I got it on PS4, would I keep my character? If not, I
don't think I don't have it yet. I want to get the game. I want to get that game, man. I was at GameStop today and I wanted to buy that game so bad. I wanted to buy it, and I was like, you know what?
You didn't get it yet, Chris?
Hey, Dark.
I didn't get it yet. No, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends who have that game on PS4. Like, man, I wanted that game so bad. I seen gameplay of it, and I really want to play that game for real for some reason. I'm gonna get it. You know what? I'll probably get it tomorrow when I go to GameStop. I'm gonna go to GameStop tomorrow and get it that way.
Yeah. So next topic, or like
the next topic. The next topic is to me, I know we talked about this before, but it was Miles, part of the 616 universe. He's gonna be a main universe. You know, you talked about it. So, you know, what you got thoughts on it? Like, you know, Miles being part of the 616 universe, which is the main universe for Marvel.
I'm happy, but at the same time confused. So, are there gonna be 2 Spider-Men now?
Well, I try to find that good news because
I love Miles as a character. I love his character.
I mean, he's a part of the new Avengers team with like the female Thor, Falcon, Captain America,
my male Thor,
Iron Man. We don't know who the new Iron Man is, but there's a new Iron Man.
That Iron Man, I don't like the kid Iron Man. He's like a kid Iron Man, yeah.
No, I don't think I hope he's not a kid Iron Man. It might be a chick.
Yo, guys, I'm dead serious. This Arkham Knight gameplay is to die for. Just the chase scenes with the Batmobile is just.
To be honest, it looks.
You should have said that in our last topic.
I'm sorry. I just got up to the part in the video right now. I'm just looking at the new gameplay video.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope Miles is.
Anyway, I mean, I hope Miles and Peter have team ups.
But I don't get it. Is he still gonna get called Spider-Man? I mean,
I think he's still gonna be Spider-Man.
That doesn't make sense. But you can't have 2 Spider-Men. I mean, don't be stupid and call him Black Spider just because he's black, like DC.
No.
I love DC, but I don't like the fact that they have 2 characters that are black and have black in their name. Probably more. Black Manta, Black Lightning, like really.
Marvel ain't no better when they call him Black Panther. Marvel ain't no better when they call him Black Panther. So
I agree, but I agree with that. But that's just one character.
And also, he's literally a Black Panther. And also, it was meant because of the Black Panther movement going on. But
yeah, but I mean, if we're going with that, I guess Black Manta is a Black Manta. Well, the point is, don't give him a name that has anything to do with his color, and we'll be good.
For me, I feel you on that text, but in a way, I think if you got, like, for me, if you like, it's like you had a black character called him the Black Hood, and of course you would think stereotype. But if the person who created that character or the person who wrote the story, he actually based off the stereotype that okay, this person comes to the Black Hood. So just because he's a black man, he wears a black hood. It's a walking stereotype. He's a thug. You can write it as they view him as a criminal. Like, for me, I just think, to me, it all depends on how you write it. But I do agree when you put black in your name for your character, your superhero name for black, it does seem like you're playing off that person's race. But in a way, I think it all depends on how the character is written too. Because, like, for me, Black Panther, like, I love Black Panther as a character.
Black Panther is nothing like the stereotypical black person, which is why.
Well, he's not the stereotypical black person to us because he's African.
Luke Cage is
well, he's not the. Well, he's. Yeah, but Luke Cage is stereotypical.
Luke Cage is walking stereotype. I just cannot get into that character. I don't know what it is. For me, I don't like Luke Cage, man. I've never been a fan.
Hey, who knows? You may like the show.
Chris, do you like Luke Cage in Ultimate Spider-Man though?
He kind of cool.
I still think he's a walking stereotype. Like his voice is all.
He wasn't as much a stereotype in the Amazing Spider-Man than he is in the comics.
Yeah. I mean,
they call him
Power.
They call him Power Man in the Ultimate Spider-Man, though.
That's kind of typical.
Power Man. That's like that stupid name for Power Rangers, Super Mega Force. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
By the way, Sax, how are you enjoying Dino Charge so far?
Dino Charge is an improvement from the monstrosity that was Mega Force and Super Mega. I really do hate. When I look back at Samurai, I really don't like Samurai either.
No.
Some Power Rangers.
Yes.
Power Rangers, I kind of like.
I loved SPD. I don't know about that, but
that was like to me. Power Rangers it doesn't feel like classic Power Rangers anymore. Like the last Power Rangers that felt classic was RPM, and I was actually arguing with Blackwing about this, but now I agree with him. Just give the rights back to Disney or something, Jesus.
Thank you.
Because
I want the old Power Rangers
seasons,
man.
Disney had bad
the old Power Rangers, because I prefer the classic Power Rangers actually. I love
I can't do like Dino Charge is cool, but at the same time, it still doesn't feel like how classic Power Rangers is up to like RPM.
Yeah,
that was the last good season to me.
I really didn't experience. When I grew up with Dino Charge, Mystic Force, and SPD, and all of them I like.
You mean Dino Thunder?
Yes, Thunder. My bad, Thunder.
Yeah, those are classic. They feel like classic Power Ranger shows to me. Like a little bit cheesy acting, but not acting so bad that you just want to leave the room.
Now, I was trying to watch it the other day, and there's a special. They just brought all the Power Rangers, and it was just like a cluster F of all this of all the Power Rangers. What the heck is that?
That was because of the Super Sentai footage, and that I like that scene. It was pretty cool, but then I hear their voices while they're talking.
It worked for Super Sentai, not for us.
Yeah, that's the same reason that Samurai didn't work, because the main character in Samurai, he's based off the main character in Super Sentai. That doesn't translate well to America.
Like one thing, like for me, if they ever do with like a mod, if they modernize Power Rangers, I hope they just make Red Ranger black, because I want to see a black Red Ranger.
We've had a black Red Ranger before. We've had SPD, RPM, Turbo, but Turbo was horrible.
TJ was the best. We already know TJ was the best.
TJ was not. I liked him better as a Blue Ranger.
What?
It wasn't his fault. It was just Turbo. It wasn't even Turbo's fault. It was a bad season. It was
the acting.
Yeah.
No, it's Super Sentai's fault, because when Super Sentai made like their version, like the original, it was meant to be a joke. The Power Rangers had to roll with that, so they just made it. They made it Turbo, and Turbo. It's not even Turbo's fault. It's bad. It's just that when Japan did it, it was as a joke to begin with.
Oh.
Yeah, so Japan, they admitted that Super Sentai, their Turbo, it was meant to be a parody, but it still was a part of the whole, big team.
I meant they couldn't modernize like the white was like one of my favorite Rangers from the old season was White Power Ranger. Like
I don't like Tommy anymore. I don't like Tommy anymore. Tommy is so
overrated.
Jason David Frank is such a he's not a cool dude anymore to me.
What? I met him at Comic-Con. He's a really cool dude.
You should hear his stuff. He talks crap on Twitter about the Red Ranger, about how he's a better martial artist. He's all like, he has a big ego. He needs to move on with his life. He's letting he needs to move on with his life. He's being too consumed with being a Power Ranger.
I feel bad for him mostly because he's going to conventions like every single day.
He needs to move on with his life. The old Red Ranger, the original Red Ranger, he has kids now. He works in the army. Same thing with the original Black Ranger. And unfortunately, rest in peace, the original Yellow Ranger died in a car accident.
Rest in peace.
It's sad because she either just got married or was on her way to her wedding.
Let me see.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing, Chris?
What the hell, Chris?
I don't find that funny.
Wow, okay, that was funny. Yeah, but the point is that he needs to move on with his life.
Yeah, she was on her way to a wedding. Her wedding.
Oh, that's even worse.
What happened?
Alright, here it is. Trying died in a car accident on September 3rd of 2001. She was 27 years old.
Oh.
She was a bridesmaid in her.
Oh, okay, a bridesmaid at a wedding. I'm sorry.
Oh, so it's not as bad.
I mean, it's still sad that she died.
I know it's still sad.
But I mean,
it is sad though. That is sad.
rest in peace. And the Blue Ranger, I mean, he went crazy for a while because he said that I think he's gay. I'm not sure, but he said that he got bullied on the set of the original Power Rangers by not the cast, but like everyone else, like the directors and stuff, and the people who help with the lighting. He said they bullied him.
Wow.
Yeah. So and he had a breakdown, like a mental breakdown for like 2 years, and he went to go live in Mexico. So yeah, but the Pink Ranger, I don't know what she's doing. I mean, she's still hot. Like she's still hot. Like I saw a recent picture. She is still hot. I don't care what anyone says. She's still the hottest Pink. She's still the hottest Ranger. Period.
You are weird.
Yeah, we can move on.
You know we have a whole bunch of other hot Pink Rangers.
No one beats Kimberly. No one beats Kimberly.
What about Shelby?
She's cute, but she's not hot. Like she's cute, but not hot. Like I'm looking at Kimberly right now. I wish, bruh, that was.
So you find Shelby cute but not hot?
She's cute, but not hot.
All right. What about Sydney? What about Sydney from SPD?
Sydney, the pink one.
Yes.
She was cute and hot, but she had that dumb
but
blonde
not
thing going on. She had that dumb blonde thing going on.
Oh my gosh, this gotta be an. All right, what about Jen from?
You talking Kimberly Hart? What's her name?
Jen looks just like Jen. Actually looked a lot like Kimberly to me, so maybe.
Really?
So she's like almost hot, but not hot.
Okay, actually, I'll take that back. I just looked at a picture of Amy Jo Johnson, the one who played Kimberly. She's 44, and she looked better. Her last good years were 2000, and she still looks hot though. Like she's gorgeous to me. But the point is,
but not hot.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. I don't know what we're talking about the hottest.
Let go now.
But,
she looks kind of hot though, man.
I mean, hey, you know, a lot of these people age. Like the Black Ranger, he's like bald now, I think. The Red Ranger
looks the same. I mean, in the 90s, it's pretty much a flat top he had, but he still looks the same.
Okay, well, not him. Well, I know the Red Ranger's fat now. Not fat, but he's chubby.
I agree with you on the Pink Ranger, Amy Jo Johnson. I'm looking at her now on my pad. She don't look that bad to be 40 though. She look pretty good though.
Yeah, she looks pretty good to me. Like most people aren't gonna age that well. Like Eminem is like 45. Man, he looks 16 still.
He still look the same.
He looks. I think Eminem Soul to Soul. He looks way too young. Like he looks really good for his age. So same with what's his name? Tom Cruise. No, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is 52. He looks 30.
Usher looks the same too.
Okay, so some of these people have sold their souls to somebody because they are really young. They look really young. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, hold on, wait. Before we went, how old is Scarlett Johansson?
Okay, I got you right now.
Scarlett Johansson, like the one that plays Black Widow.
Yeah. Who else? She is 30.
She's 30. Okay, that makes sense. She looks 30.
She's only 30. All right.
Yeah, she still looks like that when she's 50. I'm done.
Well, the next topic is something that next topic is gonna probably text when you get mad about. Marvel kind of kicking the Xmen out the main universe.
Why?
You gotta go, Tex. You gotta go. I want you to go because I want you to blow off this thing on the first one because I know this one.
You kill off my favorite mutant.
I've heard a lot of stupid things, but that's disgustingly stupid.
You kill off my favorite mutant, Wolverine. You piss me off. Now you want to eradicate the entire X-Men.
No, the X-Men could work in their own universe. They could, but Marvel's doing this because they think Marvel has only ever been big for two reasons: X-Men and Spider-Man. That's their reasons. And kind of Fantastic Four, but Marvel doesn't care about them anymore because you can tell. I mean, they killed the cast in the comic of the new movie. Like Marvel is betting their success now on the Avengers. Like It's so stupid. Like the Avengers did not make you, Marvel. X-Men did. Spider-Man did. Fantastic Four did. You don't
Yeah.
care about two of them now. You care about Spider-Man because Spider-Man makes the most money. He's pretty much your Batman.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
and if Spider-Man, if they didn't make that deal with Sony, he probably wouldn't even be in it anymore.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah. Well, for me, how I feel about this whole thing is I agree with Tex on it. Like for me, look, I understand Marvel. You got a cinematic universe and everything. You making billions of dollars, and you kind of, you making kind of make the competition step up. But here's the thing, man. I hate when people try to feel like, well, oh, our movies are successful, so we're gonna try to make our movies go to the comics. Like keep comics and movies separate because, like, like I agree with you all the way. Like, yeah, like look, Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four made your company what you are.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
Avengers did not make you guys, man.
yeah. The Avengers. You think about the Avengers. Justice League for years has always been always had kicked the Avengers behind in the comics. It's always kicked them, kicked them like that.
Exactly.
But like for me, I feel like when you start letting your success, when your movie success go to your head, saying, we're just gonna reboot it and just try to keep it in the MCU. Like I was like, look, I think it's a good business idea because if you want things to line up with the movies and stuff. Like that's my problem with when we talk about DC. I was talking about Arrow. Like I love Arrow as a TV show. But to be strictly honest with you, like I was talking about what's his name, Joe from the comic book cast. Everybody know he's a big Green Arrow fan, and they was talking about like he was talking about something, and he was talking about like this one guy left a comment in the video, and he was like, I hate when people feel like you look at Arrow. Green Arrow, well, they don't call him Green Arrow on the show. They call him Arrow. You look at the success of Arrow, and then you say, you know what? You take the Green Arrow comic and say, you know what? Okay, since that show was successful, we're just gonna change it and we'll call him Arrow now. We're gonna give him Felicity and Diggle.
If DC did that, no.
Yeah, they actually did that with the Green Arrow comic. They changed it around, and it just and the guy who wrote it, he got mad. Now he writes Hawkeye for Marvel now because he got mad. He said DC screwed him over. Told him you better make it like Arrow. And he wanted to write a Green Arrow comic, but he said they want the comic to line up with the show. And I'm like, and that's my problem with anything becoming successful. I understand it's a business model, but still you guys still got to keep some things separate, man. Like people read comics, like people don't like for me, I love the Flash TV show. But I don't want to read a comic based off the TV show. I'd rather watch the show.
No, I'll read a comic based off the TV show. That doesn't mean you can change for the TV show.
No. Let me address something, because with comic books being based on TV shows, because Batman the animated series had this a lot, plenty, and
that's a prime example. Like I agree with you, Black Woman, on that one. It's like I'm saying is like ain't nothing wrong with that idea. Like you had Batman and Rock, you had the comics based off the animated series. It worked that way because it actually was tight the next story.
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah, it worked. It worked because it was actually real. It was well written. But I'm saying is like when you try to make it, like I give you a prime example. Like when you look at Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch now, and they part of the Inhumans. They ain't part of that.
Do you want me to tell you why they're Inhumans now? Because they always have to plan to make them not X-Men anymore, not mutants anymore.
Yeah.
They're part of the Inhumans. When did this happen?
Yeah.
When did they become part of the Inhumans?
No, because because they're no longer kids of Magneto.
Well, that's
they can't be.
Yeah, you want to know why they did that?
Why?
Because they're not movies.
Exactly. I don't care what anyone says. I don't like it if a movie dictates what you do.
Yeah. And for me, and that's my problem. That's my problem. That's my problem when you talk about doing other things. Like, look, I love the X-Men. I'm not thrilled. But how can I say? I don't know that much about the X-Men. I know Wolverine. I know Gambit. I know Rogue. I know Jean Grey, Cyclops, Beast, Magneto, Mystique. I know Cyclops. Colossus. I know a couple of them, but I don't know all of them like that. Like I'm not like a person like a knowledge of X-Men. But for me, it's the fact that I agree with you all the way. Like you can't let the movie success get to your head, think to yourself, you're just gonna reboot it all together and try to connect it to the movies because now, yeah, you lose a lot of fans that way. It's a business model, but I understand what takes coming from. Like, You can't. I'm doing it because
but
they're trying to move.
you know what else the X-Men like? But if you take away the X-Men, you know what else that takes away?
What?
The whole when people talk about Marvel versus DC, people say DC have their standard heroes, and their standard heroes are the Justice League. But when they talk about Marvel, they be like Marvel has the Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four. They don't know.
Exactly.
They're pretty much just DC now. They just have one team that's mixed from characters from everywhere else. Like the X-Men had a theme. They're mutants. They're pretty much they're like a love letter to black people. Like it's racist.
It was like barely any black people.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's racism, and it's just why would you? The X-Men have made you so much money for so many years, more money than Avengers will ever make you, not counting their movies. And the only reason you made Avengers movies to begin with is because you sold the X-Men.
Yeah, true.
Why did you sell the X-Men? You sold the X-Men because you sold the X-Men. You sold X-Men, Spider-Man, and Fantastic Four. You sold them because they were your biggest characters.
Exactly.
And now you sideline Spider-Man because if you look at an old poster of Marvel, Spider-Man was on the front, right?
As always.
I got supposed to, don't they have Cyclops on the left side?
I don't know which poster. It maybe, but the poster.
The only reason any of this is happening is because of dumb luck with Iron Man.
Yeah, that's all it is. Iron Man made a little bit of money, so oh my god, this computer's kicking my ass. But the point is,
Smash.
Yeah, like other than Hulk was the only other big Marvel character.
Yes.
Yeah, because he had a TV show. I mean, they tried to make Iron Man big.
Luckily, they didn't sell a Hulk, or the Avengers would be really different.
Hey, Joe, you need to help me, bro. I'm getting jumped because of you. I'm sorry.
Any of you guys seen that old classic Hulk TV show from the 80s?
Yeah, that's why it was so.
They made fun of it on Furious 7. They made fun of it on Furious 7, though.
Yeah, on the Saturday Night Live.
Joe, you suck. Joe, oh my God, Joe was using that Frieza minion. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but Joe. Okay, let me give you a quick recap. I'm playing not Battle of Z. That was horrible. I'm playing Xenoverse, and I'm in a double battle, and my friend is using a Frieza minion, and he just got one-shotted by like a spirit bomb. So yeah, I'm mad at that. But what I'm saying is, I have to when something really makes me mad, I play video games.
Actually, I'm gonna do the same right now.
Yeah, but especially in comics, like if I heard they killed Nightwing and like they're never gonna bring him back, I'm gonna play music.
Hey, you know what's so funny about that? Cause I know K-Wing, I know Nightwing. K-Wing, he was a big Nightwing fan, and Dan DiDio, he was thinking about killing Nightwing altogether, cause everybody know Dan DiDio hates Nightwing, and he said, K-Wing said if they kill off Nightwing, I just read all the DC together. And for me,
I don't like K-Wing anymore. I like him. No, K-Wing he doesn't know what he talks about. A lot of time when he's insulting something, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
That's my only problem with him.
Okay.
Like, he will complain about stuff he does not know about. But I hate that. I hate that when people do it in general, not just K-Wing, because I love hearing stuff I've never known about. Like one of my favorite videos from K-Wing is when he says, "What does Batman eat to stay in shape?" I love it so bad.
His Arkham Wednesdays.
Yes, I love K-Wing's videos. Like that video, he's like Batman eats like so much, and he even has snacks in the Batmobile. I love his videos. I love his videos.
You gotta.
I get mad when he talks about like how he hates the New 52. Like he called the New 52 a failure.
It is a failure. I agree.
No, it's not. When you look it up, the New 52, when it first came out, it did better than Marvel, and after a while, it went back to normal and it's doing just as good as Marvel. That's all it's doing. But when it first came out,
the only thing I enjoyed for New 52 was I like the Aquaman run, Jeff Johns. I like his Flash run. I like Batman Eternal. Let me see what else do I like. I like from Paradox. That
Quarter the Owls,
I like Quarter Owls. I like Quarter of Owls. And just like giving Damian superpowers was dumb. Well, he ain't got superpowers no more, but that was
No, he still
dumb.
has. I think he still has them.
And it's like, turning Dick Grayson into a
yeah.
spy. I mean,
Yeah, but like I'll say something about Damian getting superpowers and Dick Grayson being a spy. Both of those comics are really good, which is funny. It's funny. I mean, because the Nightwing comics before were decent. They weren't bad, but they weren't like amazing. And now they're really good. But
in case
as I was saying,
noticed,
he calls the New 52 a failure when it's not a failure. I mean, do I prefer pre-52? Hell yeah, let's go back. But the New 52 made more money than Marvel did for like 4 months, 6 months maybe. And now it's doing just as good as Marvel. So it's not a failure. Because if it's a failure, that means Marvel is failing too. And I can promise you Marvel isn't failing. For all the crap
oh
they're
god,
right now.
you're not gonna believe this now, but now that Damian has powers, he's
part
now
of
part of the
Justice League. Yeah.
You thought of what?
He's a part of the Justice League now, but I don't want to. I don't want to tell Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to. I was trying to avoid that, but Black Queen.
I had to mention that. I
didn't want to tell Chris. I would have told you. I didn't want to tell Chris. Yeah, he's cool with Shazam. He's cool with Supes. I mean, Shazam tried to. Well, I don't like. I can't. I'm so used to calling him Shazam now, which makes me kind of sad. I don't even think of Captain Marvel.
I like Shazam though. I think Shazam sound cooler though.
No, it does sound cool, and to some people it's cooler, but it's just I hate that I call him Shazam automatic now, just without thinking. Because I know a lot of my friends love calling him Captain Marvel, and if I say that to them, they'll be like, his name is Captain Marvel. Shazam is the wizard's name. They'll say something like that. But the point is that.
What a noob.
Wait, what are we talking about? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
No, but I want to talk about this one topic.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Before you continue, one more thing. I'm sorry. I just remember talking about the Xmen.
Yeah. Well, before we go to the next topic, y'all want to give y'all final thoughts on this topic.
It's the stupidest thing Marvel has done, and the fact that Marvel can get away with this proves to me that Marvel fanboys have no bounds.
Yes.
Like if DC even thought of, let's say DC decided to officially take out the Teen Titans, like they never were a thing. I promise you, as soon as not even Teen Titans. Let's just say DC. Let me think of like a famous like Justice League Dark. Let's say DC took out all of their magic characters and put them in our universe. Let's say Zatanna, Dr. Fate, who's actually already in another universe, but Zatanna, Etrigan, Constantine. Let's say DC did that. They're not even as big as the X-Men, and people would just complain. But when Marvel does that to their biggest team, it's like Armin. Armin made it sound like it was so. I love Armin. I love him as a hero, but he made it sound so normal. I don't like that. You can go ahead now. I find it stupid. And
all right. I understand you find it stupid. You have to look at it from a business standpoint. I think I've said this multiple times before. They're doing it because they want to appeal, I guess, to a younger audience, and an audience that understands what's going on. And they're like, okay, if we're good base off the movies, we can get more comic readers. I understand that you're going to be mad that they're doing something different, but I think it's better for the development of future comic book readers.
So them becoming a clone of DC is better. That doesn't surprise me. DC is better than Marvel. I'm kidding. Jump aside, don't kill me. But I see where you're coming from. I mean, I don't like it. I'll never like it. Like the fact, I'll never like it. But I see where you're coming from. But I promise you, like as much as DC hate you will get, I promise you, DC will not let their movies dictate what their comics are. Like even with their TV show, I mean, okay, sure, you got Green Arrow is still Green Arrow in the comics. He's still cracking jokes. He's still funny. He's still Green Arrow, but DC will never like. I mean, that's saying if DC movies are even that big. If they're not as big as Marvel, they definitely won't. But DC, like, I'm not gonna say I love Marvel when I actually do love Marvel. But to be fair, I've only loved Marvel because of Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. They no longer care about the Fantastic Four. They just admitted they're getting rid of the X-Men. And yeah, and Spider-Man is like he's cool, but I mean they're never gonna get rid of him to begin with because you know he's Spider-Man.
Well,
He's their Batman.
they may bring them in if they're trying to make a new world, I suppose.
No, Spider-Man's staying because if they got rid of Spider-Man, they'd be so stupid. Yeah.
And they'll have a whole bunch of people want to burn them to the ground.
There's no way Marvel would get rid of Spider-Man, and the one reason is Spider-Man makes the most money out of any superhero.
True.
Like, here's the order: it's Spider-Man, Avengers as like a team, not alone. Avengers, then Batman, and Superman's number 4. Number 5 is, I believe, the Ninja Turtles or something, maybe. But out of all, like, when it comes to merchandise, like movies, games, toys, just anything, Spider-Man makes the most money. Spider-Man makes the most money, and then it's Batman or Avengers, but as like a team, as like all that merchandise together.
Or the Justice League.
No, the Justice League hasn't got that much love in 2 years now.
Yeah, probably like Superman and Batman are higher on the list than the Justice League.
Yeah, they are. Batman's higher because you know he's Batman. But the point is, I don't care if this is from a business standpoint. Don't get rid of Don't get rid of the characters that made you. Avengers did not make you, man. Like,
well, they're making them now.
Yeah, they're making them in the movies. I'll give. I mean, to be fair, if the Marvel fanboys will just see the problems in their movies, like I personally don't think all their movies are that good. They have some good movies though. Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy are exceptional movies. Iron Man 1, 2. Not Iron Man 2, that was horrible, but Iron Man 1. Exceptional. I just say that. Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, both not that good. Iron Man 2 was bad. Iron Man 3 has some redeeming qualities, like that armor fight. Incredible Hulk is underrated, but it's not that good to begin with.
What about
Hey, no, was an a-hole in the
Oh my god! Oh, the first Captain America was
horrible.
I mean, it wasn't horrible. It's not that good to begin with, but I could see
disaster.
I know it's not horrible. I just felt it was really cheesy.
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't that good. I like it. I like it. It's a decent.
You fight Nazis, what you expect?
I mean, yeah, I like it. It was decent. It was okay. But yeah, Avengers is overrated.
You know, how is it about I know I know a lot of people hate the first Captain America film. To me, I like it. I enjoyed it. You know,
I enjoyed it too. I mean,
it was a comic book movie. It actually, to me, because like for me, like I enjoyed it between like the tension between Captain America and for once the tension, but the battle between Red Skull and Captain America, I actually enjoyed it. Like how they actually paired pieces and how he actually was just like I actually liked the effect. To me, I think Captain America was actually good. It ain't better than I think Winter Soldier was better because I think
the Winter Soldier is the best solo Marvel movie in my eyes. Man. I can't get over that.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel about it. So y'all ready to go to the next topic?
Yeah, let's go. I can't talk about this X-Men crap anymore. Like, this is why I'm not a Marvel fan. Like, you know.
I know Tex Cyclops is your favorite character, so I feel bad for you, man.
Did you guys see the Lex Luthor reveal for Batman vs Superman? Jesse Eisenberg.
It is okay. Let's get this straight. That was just Jesse Eisenberg bald.
Yeah.
That's all it was. That's all it looked like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like if he was in
you son
Network,
of a.
It's like Social Network 2 if he shaved his head.
Yeah, that's all. It all looks like to me. I mean, my only problem with Jesse Eisenberg is I hope his voice is.
I hope he doesn't sound like a nerd. I hope that's.
I want to hear Chris's opinions on it. Like, I mean, I would have preferred. I mean, to be fair, he looks like a criminal, like a street thug. He doesn't look like sophisticated criminal mastermind. But
my thoughts on it's more like for me, I'm still was on the fence. Like I can grow to love the casting because I mean, I want to see him on the big screen. I want to see how he is because I want to jump. Cause some people react to casting of him getting cast like you knew it was dumb. I said it was dumb, but I wanted to see instead of me reacting towards it. I'm gonna see it. But from the reveal I saw I was like, well, he's Lex Luthor. Of course he was gonna be bald. But I just actually the fact that just that voice, I think Jesse Eisenberg can pull it off. But I just gotta see it first. I gotta see it on the big screen, and I don't know, man.
I like it. Jesse Eisenberg is a good actor.
Like,
The problem with him is that his voice. Only problem I got.
He's a good actor. Good actor. When I'm thinking of Lex Luthor, I can't picture him as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I picture more older, sophisticated man.
I mean, I could even
like
picture
a boy who had premature balding.
I could picture him as the Riddler, but I just can't picture him as Lex Luthor.
You want to picture someone as the Riddler? Picture Jim Parsons as the Riddler.
Who is that?
Big Sheldon, Big Bang Theory.
Oh
no! Are you mad, bro?
No, not Sheldon. Sheldon needs to be freaking
Riddler.
Sheldon needs to be Brainiac.
Yeah.
I can just imagine him as Brainiac. Oh, I would love. But I'm sorry. Let's stay on topic. I'm sorry, that was my fault. But yeah.
Well, my thing is,
let me say this.
My whole thoughts on the whole thing has always been like, for me, it's like Batman vs Superman casting so far has been like, I love the Ben Affleck casting. I think Gal Gadot's gonna do a great job as Wonder Woman.
She better do a great job.
I think who I'm really concerned for is really just my honest opinion. Like, I think Jason Momoa can kill it as Aquaman. I want to see. I just really want to see Jason Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. Cause like, to me, I want to see Lex Luthor as this menacing threat. I want to see him as like this cold, calculating, smart businessman. Like, for me, I think that to me overall, like the reveal overall to myself, I think Jason Eisenberg. I'm gonna wait to see it on the big screen. But to me, I don't have. To me, I'm not surprised, but I'm not entertained. I'm not really surprised by him shaving his head to be involved. I just ask for just the fact that he actually take this role serious and actually become Lex Luthor. And don't just become some trust fund kid. That's all I ask for.
I want him to be intense.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I want to be in the smart, cold, calculated businessman that set out that wants to protect Metropolis because he's against Superman. Like, I really want to see him.
Like, I love this. This is comic when you see Superman through Lex Luthor's eyes, and you know how we see Superman like he's like this cool, amazing American icon. Through Lex Luthor's eyes, he's staring Superman in the face, and all he sees is like when he sees Superman, like we see him just as like a guy. So he sees him as his red glowing eyes as like he sees him as like a demon. That's how I want Lex Luthor to be. I want him to honestly think Superman is the bad guy.
Y'all ready to go to the next topic?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about this one. How you get like? Well, Tyrese on Twitter. He
better not be.
He flashed a picture of. He said that there's some big news coming about. There's some big news being announced about Green Lantern.
Oh God, Tyrese!
Come on.
Yeah, he better be. He better be just. I think he's still advertising himself, and I hope he does. I hope he's not Jon Stewart. And I'm saying that as someone.
Hey,
Jon Stewart is my least favorite Green Lantern. I still like him.
Vin Diesel
But Vin Diesel is not playing a. Okay. Vin Diesel has two advantages. Vin Diesel was already in talks for Marvel. And then it's the fact that Groot isn't a big character, and all Vin Diesel had to do was say one thing. He wasn't even acting. Like, if you're going to play Jon Stewart, I'm saying this as a Jon Stewart, I'm not a fan, not a big fan. If you're going to play Jon Stewart, you better know how to act. You better have like when you walk into the room, people better know that you mean business.
Yeah.
Tyrese Gibson.
I just watched Fast and the Furious 7. I was just like, you don't need to be in this movie.
Yeah, if Deadpool was black, yeah, Tyrese Gibson. But
yeah,
if Deadpool was black, Tyrese Gibson would be my first.
Like fried chicken instead of chimichangas, that's Tyrese Gibson.
Yeah, I mean, if he was black, that'd be my first choice. But Jon Stewart.
Tyrese is like, I think after Furious 7, because Furious 7 obviously like is the last film.
No, they're not done.
They don't care about it yet. They're just like, oh.
Yeah. They're never gonna be done. Wait, hold up. Did Tyrese Gibson die?
No.
Paul Walker died.
Paul Walker was the one that passed.
I was like, okay, no more talking about that movie. I don't want to get freaking.
I actually saw Fast and the Furious 7. I was like, this is the most ridiculous movie I've seen in my life.
I swear you guys meant Tyrese Gibson died, and if he does die, just stay quiet.
I'm saying is more like, for me, I feel like you know, Tyrese Gibson is gonna be like, you know, when Channing, you know, just came out as an actor, he was just this pretty boy that just like he was just known to take his shirt off every 2 seconds or so and so, and he got tired of it. But I think Channing is growing as an actor. But I'm saying to me, it's the fact that I really do think, this is my honest opinion, I'm a hopeful person. To me, I can see Tyrese Gibson as John Stewart. I really do think that he can pull it off as John. I think he can pull off with John Stewart. Like you look at what he's doing in the Fast and Furious franchise. What he did in what he did, like far as the role he played in that. True, you take that away. But if you give him a serious role, I fully believe that he actually can pull it off. For me, I would like the casting actually, because I think that because I really want to see Tyrese in a serious role. Like I really want to see him in a role like no jokes allowed, like just like full blown, but he takes it serious.
Tyrese is bad at it. He's a jokester.
Yeah, that's why I think casting Ryan Reynolds as like a it's the whole thing with Ryan Reynolds. He's meant to play those characters that are just like they're fast. They just love talking. They just can't stop. But
has Tyrese ever did like a serious role?
The closest he's ever done to me was Fast and Furious, when a character dies and he's like sad. I mean, I like Tyrese Gibson, but to be honest, I won't like. But if he was cast as John Stewart, I would hope.
Guys! My parents said Tyrese did a movie called Baby Boy. That was his most serious role that he done. And the movie came out in 2001.
How do you know that?
2001. Oh, I mean.
Well, I was born in 2001. I might have been one, but it was in 2001.
Was it good?
You what?
Well, how I feel, you know, I think Tyrese to me is the fact that, like, I would love to see him with John Stewart. For me, I don't have no problem with it.
Yeah, just give him a chance.
I mean, here's the thing to me. This the reason why I will support it. Here's the thing. I like actors. If you like, I see what he's doing right now with John Stewart. Like, you see him, he's doing what you call it. He photoshopping himself as Green Lantern. I like actors who put themselves out there in their roles and say, you know what, I want to play this character. I like actors that's committed like that. That's like you so committed to it to the point where you believe that you're this character. I actually like that. And that's why I try to say that you give him the role. I'm a firm believer that he would do a real good job.
If he gets the role, I will do nothing but support him. Like Gal Gadot, I don't think she was the best choice.
You don't think Gal Gadot
could do anything? I'm gonna support her.
Yeah.
And you know what? It'll be cool. Let's say it'll be cool if Wonder Woman and Jon Stewart have a little like Easter egg about them both being in Fast and Furious. That'll be funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, Tyrese, to me, is the fact that Tyrese is like Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum's growing on me as an actor. Channing Tatum starts to take more serious roles. Like, he don't want to be known as the guy that just takes his shirt off.
Hey, I mean, he was pretty cool in G.I. Joe, like the first one. Like,
yeah.
Duke, he was pretty cool. He's pretty cool as the serious guy.
Yeah. So I'm saying is if Channing Tatum can turn his career around, Tyrese can too.
I mean, I don't think Tyrese Gibson's career needs to turn around because he's not like Channing Tatum was like.
I ain't saying his career bad. I'm saying the fact that he wants to.
I know what you mean. It's just that, I hope if he gets cast, all I can say is I hope he does good because he's done nothing to suggest he'll be bad.
I mean, all right, I'll say this: the funniest thing Tyrese has ever done in the Fast and Furious movie.
Yo guys, I'll be right back. We're gonna eat a sandwich.
Yeah. No, it was when he was in number 2 where he burnt the 2 Spanish guys' windshield.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. But I mean, if Tyrese Gibson, if Hal Jordan was black, Tyrese Gibson would be perfect. I just prefer Tyrese Gibson in roles that I know. I like casting. Like, I don't think an actor should be cast as one type of character. Like Chris was talking about for Channing Tatum. I don't think you should cast an actor for one type of character because that's the point of being an actor. You can play different roles.
Yeah.
So
how do you guys feel about Channing Tatum playing Gambit?
I don't know how I feel about it.
I have no problem with it.
I want Gambit to be a Cajun. I want him to. I don't think like Channing Tatum. He's too big for one. It's like when people were saying let The Rock play John Stewart. He's bigger than Superman. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, this is.
Well, I can see Rock playing John Stewart though.
I wouldn't want that. He's too big.
He was going to play John Stewart. He was.
I'm glad he didn't play him because he's too big to me. He's bigger than Superman. Like, I don't. Oh no! I just.
The Rock could play someone. He could probably be the new Steel.
Nah. How about we just not make it Steel?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem against Steel. It's just that Shaquille maybe not one.
Yeah, he killed Shaquille O'Neal killed Steel futures in DC Cinematic Universe. And Shaq killed him, man, for real.
Yeah.
He killed that character all the way.
I don't know if I blame Shaq. I mean, I like him more than I like. I mean, I like Shaq as a guy. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. Well, I know this discussion. I mean, we have we have two more topics left. And I know this. I'm gonna get this discussion out the way. So, like, how you guys liking the Flash so far? Like the Flash, like
love it.
It's surprising me how good it is. It's like, I mean, I had one problem with the show. I feel like they're doing a little bit too much in one season. They're already at time travel.
Yeah, that's my one. That's my one. That's like I don't like. I like what like it's time travel. It's too early to be time travel.
Yeah, they're already time traveling. So what are you gonna be doing like 3 seasons from now? Like
I think after I saw the trailer for the final episodes of season 1, I was like, these final episodes are gonna.
That final episode is gonna be so intense. Like it looks like just like that scene where they're all like it's panning to all the different like people getting ready to fight. It's like Arrow, Firestorm, Atom. They all just look cool together, man.
And that scene with Cisco and Black Canary, like I'm the Black Canary, and Cisco like I love you.
That was funny. I can't even lie. But
did you guys see Cisco's look for him as Vibe? Did you guys see it?
Wait, where? Wait, let me Google this. Wait, Cisco is
there was a part in the trailer where he's like sitting down and like laying down with glasses on his eyes. I'm like, is that his vibe? I was looking, I was like, is that his Vibe costume?
That was an Easter egg. You got me about to Google this.
I'm serious though. These final episodes are gonna be so awesome. And then
I have a question. Why is his name Cisco?
I mean, because
okay. Oh, never mind. Because I thought I was googling Vibe. And I thought his name wasn't Cisco. It's Francisco, and Cisco is short. I thought his name wasn't even Cisco. I thought they just changed his first name for no reason. But never mind.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, for me, one of my biggest despite my whole time travel thing. To me, I really want to see like how like the beef between Wells and Barry, how they gonna how Barry's gonna find out what Wells is, and find out that Wells is the first Flash, stuff like that to me. And also, what I really did enjoy I think the last episode was when it showed out who.
It was weird. I mean, his what's it called? Origin story was kind of weird. Like how he became Harrison Wells and stuff.
Yeah.
But that whole technology thing that let him switch like faces with somebody and body was kind of like, why did you bring that with you? But whatever.
But one thing I really enjoyed though, like when they showed who was the real Reverse Flash, and then the guy was like, this is my time period. So he sees Harrison Wells, and he's like, you know what? He switches bodies with Harrison Wells, only to find out it's Thawne, but he's living in Harrison Wells' body. Like I'm digging that. I actually liked it. I'm like, yo, that's kind of cool. Like wow, like. And to me, like when they showed the trailer, they showed the season premiere trailer, the season finale trailer when he was talking to, he was like telling Barry, he was like, "I'm going to kill you." Like, I want to see how this go down because I want to see how that team deals with the news.
You're right back, guys.
Okay.
All right. For me, like and I think to me, the Flash, for me, I agree with you with Black Wind all the way. Like I've been so surprised. Like when I heard the Flash was on CW, I think they was gonna do this thing like Arrow, where it's like love connections. But like to me, it feels like I was talking about the Atom. You saw the Atom and Arrow. Like you saw the Atom and Arrow. He was like all serious and all gritty and stuff. And you show him in the Flash universe. I'm like, hello, hi, my name is Ray Palmer. Like, but how come when it comes to the Flash universe, everybody seems to have fun but in the Arrow universe,
I
everything's
mean,
so
Ray
dark.
Palmer, he seems like the kind of character that has fun. He was just serious against Arrow, but it's like
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
I like the Flash's tone better. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the tone that Arrow is doing, but I feel like that tone.
yeah,
I like
he didn't
Arrow,
play
but
it
I
out.
would have preferred if the show actually was Green Arrow. He had a lighthearted tone, but the show could still be serious. But I would have preferred if he was telling jokes in the middle of the fight.
Yeah. They said, it's kind of funny because Stephen Amell said that about season 4 Arrow, he said that the show is going to become more lighthearted. They're going to be serious and fun, but it's going to see a couple of jokes. And I hope they call him Green Arrow, man, because I'm for
I
real.
really hope they do too. Yeah, I mean,
I want them to call him Green Arrow. Just call the dude Green Arrow for 1 second. Just stop messing around with it. Like,
there was a joke about it one time. It was like the guy with the green arrows or something.
and he said it was stupid.
No, there was a joke about it, and it was like the guy with the green arrows, and there was like a reference to his name.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I like how Flash. They just called him the Flash. They didn't call him the Blur. They didn't call him. I'm talking new Smallville. They didn't call him the Red. I mean, Smallville it made sense, but because he wasn't Superman yet, he wasn't even flying. But I would prefer they just called him Green Arrow at this point. And
like,
I'm happy that
Exactly.
like if you call Barry the Flash, just call him Green Arrow. Like, it's not gonna hurt. I remember the joke in season 1 when it was Malcolm running at the table. He was like, "What about Green Arrow?" And Stephen Amell was like, "That's stupid." I'm like, just call the show Green Arrow. Like
wait, say it again. Say it again.
Remember at the table for season 1, they was in the mansion, and Mark Hamill was at the table. He was like, "What about Green Arrow?" And Stephen Amell was like,
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know why he would say that. I mean, you guys can realize that he is Green Arrow, right? If I have one problem with Arrow, it's that it's becoming really big to the point when people think of Green Arrow, they think of B Arrow, and that's like something in the Injustice comic when they would call Star City like Star. What do they call it in the show? Like Star City?
they call it Star City.
Okay.
They call it Starling City.
What do they call it? Oh yeah, Starling City. That's why a lot of people don't like.
But I gotta say this though, like I still love Arrow, but I think Flash Universe to me is way better.
I think Arrow season 3 has been not that good.
I think you ask me, I think Arrow, they spent so much money on season 2 that they ran out of ideas on season 3 of Arrow.
How do you run out of ideas about season 3? This shouldn't be possible. I mean, I guess I can't.
I like season 2 was the best season though. Bro.
Season 2 was the best season. I think season 2 was on par with Flash season. Like, if the Flash came out during Arrow season 2, DC would be set.
Yeah, and like for me, it's the fact that, like, for me, I was like, all I asked for me is the fact that like the Flash Universe.
Blackwing, what's going on?
Nothing's going on, fellas. I'm just dealing with a little situation here.
All right.
I'm back.
But like, go back to the topic we had, Flash discussion. I think Flash Universe to me is the fact that I'm really excited.
What?
Go ahead, guys.
I'm not saying that. I'm going to just listen to it.
Yeah. I mean, cause like me, that's just my thing. You know, for me, it's the fact that, and for me, I really do like the fact that, like, just like the Flash. That's my thing for me. But I feel like I said before, I agree with takes all the way that time travel stuff. Though I feel like they should have waited. They waited for this season 3 to time travel.
Yeah, and saving his mom. I feel like, and then it's obvious that Harrison Wells, they're gonna beat Eobard Thawne, whatever you want to call him. I prefer calling him Harrison Wells now. They got into my head.
Yeah.
But if they beat him now, that takes away a supporting character, doesn't it? 'Cause he's a villain and a supporting character. So they're gonna have to find a way. Like after you take away Eobard Thawne, that's another problem with the show. They're already about to beat Flash's greatest villain.
Yeah.
So who do you fight in season 2 or season 3? Like, you still have the Rogues, but they're still not on the same level. I mean, you have Gorilla Grodd, but you have to be careful with him because he's CGI and you don't want to make him look too stupid. So you got rid of your best villain and did pretty much your most amazing thing, time travel, in your first season. So what are they gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I really feel about it. Like, all I just ask for is just don't add too much. Don't put too much in season one. Leave some room for season two because, like, by season two, you probably run out of ideas. If you're doing time traveling by now.
I think for season 2 they should just probably put like the rogues, like the final formation of the rogues together.
I mean, they might as well, but still, you took away Flash's greatest villain, tied with Gorilla Grodd. So Gorilla Grodd really got big with the Justice League cartoon.
Yeah, I think he did, but I did not like him in Justice League.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got one more topic. We got one more topic left. That's actually two more topics. Two more topics left. That's the Infinity Director.
We're not done.
Yeah, we got two more topics left, and that's it. Two more topics, and we're done. The Russo brothers, they've been confirmed to direct Avengers: Age of Ultron. Like, what's you guys' thoughts on it?
Don't you mean you mean Infinity War?
Yeah, Infinity War. Yeah, Avengers: Infinity War.
Infinity Wars or Civil War?
No, Infinity War. They're doing both though. They're doing Civil War and Infinity War.
All right, what happened to who's directing
Joss
the Avengers?
Whedon.
Yeah, what happened to him?
He quit. I mean, he didn't. Yeah, he said he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm a little skeptical.
What you got thoughts on it?
I mean, they are the guys that did Winter Soldier. I love them at this point. They did the Winter Soldiers. What else could I ask for them? I mean,
yeah, but how do you do?
I want to see if they can do a team movie though.
How do you do the Winter Soldier with the Winter Soldier twice with Civil War, and how did you do it with 18 other characters in Infinity War?
So I want to see if they can do it like. I want to see if they can do that. If they can't, I mean, I hope they can use a whole bunch of special characters and not just like one.
Yeah, because we'll see by Civil War if they can pull it off.
Yeah.
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 So if Civil War is bad, then I lose hope for Infinity War.
Civil War is bad. I might as well just hang myself.
I don't believe Civil War is gonna be bad, man. I think Civil War. I think Civil War.
It's really hard. It's gonna be really hard to screw it up, but.
Yeah.
No, I mean.
Look, I'm saying if they put Spider-Man in it, guaranteed to make $1 billion, man. That's what I tell you.
No, if he's a main character, I'll make big dollars. But they're already filming. I think they'll put Spider-Man in it. I think they got him right before they started filming. They got him
because the weird thing is that in Civil War, Black Panther was going to be the Spider-Man.
Oh. Yeah, Black Panther was going to be the Spider-Man of the story, but they got him back right in time, so.
Yeah. There was oh.
I feel sorry for Chad Bosworth though, man, because he got screwed over though, man.
Yeah, I mean, he probably, if he was a comic book fan, he probably knew if they get Spider-Man, I'm gonna lose my cameo in probably 2 movies.
Yeah.
I hope that he's still in it. I hope he's still in it, though.
I hope he gets a cameo, but if they decide not to get...
Not even a cameo. I want him to be in it, because they could do something with this.
Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron, I want him to get a cameo. In Civil War, I want him to be in it, but if he's not, and we see Spider-Man is in it, then we know why.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to put Spider-Man, they're going to make Spider-Man the main character. He got to, because he's the main character of Civil War.
Yeah.
All I ask for is, All I asked for was a good movie, man. That's all I want, really.
Yeah, I mean, the Russo brothers, they're good. There's no reason for me to be negative about it.
Yeah, true. But yeah, Josh. When somebody said they don't want to do no more fans, you can't force them, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's given how much life? Like he made Avengers and Avengers 2.
And Avengers 2, just by the looks of it, is going to be probably one of the best movies of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably will. So, I mean,
we're a couple days away from May 1st.
Yep, we're almost there.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
I got my tickets. I brought my tickets online. So on Friday night, as soon as the movie premiere, I'm going to the early premiere. No, to the early premiere like around 7.
I want to see the early premiere too. Like I love seeing a movie like Avengers with a whole bunch of people.
Or you could just do that Ultimate Marvel movie marathon.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, nobody wants to watch Thor and Thor 2.
Yeah, I don't either. But that's not even the reason. Like, you know how tired I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
you got breaks in between the movie.
That's not enough. Not enough breaks.
Yeah, man. If it's like a week and you see like 2 movies a week, 2 movies every day, I would do that.
I think they should probably give you all the food for free that day.
They should. They make me. Oh, okay. When I see Avengers: Age of Ultron, I want to feel refreshed.
Okay, fine. You want to do that? Then see the Avengers double feature. See Avengers 1 first, and then Age of Ultron is gonna be next.
I can do that. I can
do that.
I don't, cause I'm not gonna watch you like half the movies. I don't even like. Like, I love
Marvel, but 27 hours watching the same movies over again.
Exactly. Okay. Iron Man 1, you know what? It's been a while. I'll watch that. Iron Man 2, can we skip that? Iron Man 3, you know what? I'll watch it because it wasn't even bad. It just wasn't my favorite film. Thor, can we skip that?
Forget about it.
Can we skip that? Captain America 1, I'll watch it, but Captain America 2, let's go. Guardians of the Galaxy,
let's go.
Avengers. You know what? I mean, how could you? You know how cool it is to watch it. Yeah, Incredible Hulk. You know, it's been a while since I've seen that, and I find it really underrated, and I do like it. So yeah, let's go. But Thor, like both the Thors, both the Iron Man, you just push them over a little bit. But other than that, let's go. And it came out. And this came out after Ant-Man. I mean, even if Ant-Man sucked, why not? Let's go. Who cares?
They got Comic Book Cans got a video up about the ending of Age of Ultron, but I want to watch that video because
I hate that thing they did one time. I hate when Armin did that video. He was like a character death possible in Age of Ultron, and he showed Quicksilver. I'm like, don't put him in the thumbnail, man. Like,
kind of pissed me off though with Armin though, and he had me rolling though because I thought that jump was really true. When he did a video about Andrew Garfield back to Civil War, I actually kind of.
Oh, you mean that April Fool's? I got I was so happy. I was like, let me call Chris right quick, and then I realized it was April the 2nd. So he probably uploaded. He probably did it yesterday, but uploaded it today.
Yeah. And I was like, man, you can't be playing people.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. You could have been saying you can't be doing that. That's a wish come true.
Like for real, dude, because I was so happy. Like when I heard Andrew Garfield, oh my God, I made this video, and I was like,
every time stuff like that happens, I forget it's April Fool's, man.
I forgot. I was like, and then I went out to my friends like, yo guys, Andrew Garfield's coming back as Spider-Man.
Yeah, and then this other YouTuber I watched called J-Ro, he did something like John Cena is officially Shazam. I was kind of mad at that, but then I was happy it was April Fool's. And then I saw this and then the one that made me so mad is when I was just on my phone. I have a news feed that tells me about certain movies like Age of Ultron or Batman. It said Batman vs Superman got delayed again to 2017. I was like,
I already knew that was a joke.
I forgot it was April Fool's, and as soon as I looked at it, I got so mad.
I already knew that was a joke.
I was like, oh my God! I was really ready to just walk.
Like, I already know that was a joke, so you guys can't fool me with that.
Yeah, I knew it was a joke because as I kept reading, it was like Zack Snyder got fired and they replaced Ben Affleck with
I knew they had one video. They had one video up when they was talking about the trailer being Batman vs Superman trailer confirmed for Mad Max. I'm like,
no, that's not April Fool's joke. That's actually confirmed.
Oh, that's actually happening. Oh.
Yeah, that's actually happening. Which is, I think it's kind of too early since how many months is it away? Like, it's not even near this year. But Star Wars did the same thing, so why not?
Yeah.
They actually said that Star Wars could be pushed into the summer.
No. That's the perfect Christmas movie, man. Not the Star Wars Christmas special. That was horrible.
Let's not talk about that stuff.
We don't talk about that.
It didn't exist ever.
Yeah, I know. But other than that, yeah, I mean,
y'all gonna see Star Wars?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let
This
me
is
put it
the
this way.
movie
Yeah,
of
okay.
the
If I
generation.
okay, I'm gonna watch 20 minutes of it when I get to the theater, and if I see that it's a little bit too kid friendly and isn't as intense as the other one, I'm gonna leave.
Text.
How long is it?
No, no,
What's
no,
the
no,
runtime for
no,
it? What's
no,
the
no,
runtime
no.
for it?
Okay, no, all of, no. I let them get away with it with Marvel. They made the Marvel heroes more kid friendly. They're nothing like. I mean, they made the Guardians of the Galaxy more kid friendly. A few cuss words there, cute little scenes. I let them get away with it with Marvel. But if I see that Star Wars isn't as intense as it should be, like no main Marvel character has got killed yet. Like not one.
No Marvel character's been killed yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
what is it?
Not yet.
No, not yet. How many movies are we in?
35,706.
I mean, how long you want me to be waiting? How did you? Look, I
But
mean,
they're gonna,
but
they might just kill off like Falcon or something like that.
no. I mean, I feel like War Machine's gonna do.
I want to see the Star Wars movie, but I don't know, man. Like I see the trailer. I saw the. I was watching the trailer today.
Did the trailer interest you? Because if it didn't, it's not just you. It did or it didn't.
It felt kind of flat to me. Like
yeah, it did to me too. And I felt like they were playing off nostalgia when they played the old theme song.
Yeah. I just like for me it's like I don't know what it is. I don't know what I never got into Star Wars. I wanted to get into it, but I just
I mean, it's hard to get into it because the movie. Okay, past the movies, it's all the different comics. Most are in different continuities, and now Disney has stated that those comics are no longer canon to the main story.
Oh yeah, those Star Wars comics that just
I
recently.
mean, some of them were really good. Like it talked about like 10 generations down the Skywalker line, or it talked about Luke Skywalker's son becoming a Sith.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, those comics were really good, and
But
it,
Disney
it
was
made
just
a
like,
lot of
"Have it."
people. Yeah, it made a lot of people mad that they were no longer canon. But I mean, hey, new Star Wars movie, and it's gonna break records. I mean, it's Star Wars.
it probably cost $1 billion. It'll make it.
If it's good, it will pass Avengers.
It will
Like,
make $2 billion.
To me, Avengers is the movie to pass. If you can pass Avengers, you're good. Like Avengers isn't the #1 movie; it's still behind Avatar and the Titanic. But as a superhero, or more of like a
Avatar made.
Titanic.
Titanic made.
Titanic is the highest gross film ever.
Yeah, Titanic is the most movie. Like it's what? Yeah, it's the that movie probably is the reason Leonardo DiCaprio was so big today. That movie is the highest grossing movie of all time.
What about King Kong?
Nowhere near.
King,
Nowhere near. That's not no.
King Kong isn't even in the top 100.
No, he's talking about Leonardo DiCaprio in King Kong. And
No,
why
he
not
was.
just
No, I'm
that?
talking about King Kong as a film.
Oh, as a film, King Kong isn't on the list, and it's sad because King Kong isn't even on the highest grossing, what's it called, franchises of all time. I don't think Godzilla. I don't think Godzilla is either.
No. Depending on which one.
No, I'm talking about like as a franchise. Like Superman's one of the highest grossing franchises included in all the old Superman movies and Man of Steel. Batman is the Marvel Cinematic Universe counts as a franchise. Okay, let me tell you the top 10 movies. We've done this before, but top 10. Number 10 is Transformers: Age of the.
Die!
Number
Die in a fire!
number 9 is Skyfall.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Lord of the Rings. Number 7 is Dark of the Moon. Number 6 is goddamn, Iron
What
Man.
the?
Number 6 is Iron Man 3. Number 5 is really.
Frozen?
Yes.
Frozen!
Frozen is a good movie, but really? Number 5, highest gross, whatever.
Back, man.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit. The fact that Transformers is on this list to begin with.
No, twice.
Yeah, twice. That makes me. Lord of the Rings deserves it. Skyfall deserves it. Iron Man 3, no, it didn't deserve it. But I mean, it's Iron Man. He's a big.
Avatar made 2.7 billion.
No, Avatar beat Titanic. Never mind. Avatar's the highest grossing movie. Never mind. Okay, but number 4, Harry Potter.
I didn't even think about this. God, this is a big list.
Yeah, I know. Like
Wait, who directed Avatar?
some famous
James
dude.
Cameron?
The Dark Knight is number 19. I want to revote.
I want my money back.
Yeah, number 4 is Harry Potter, the last Harry Potter movie. Definitely Harry Potter. Number 3 is The Avengers. Number 2 is Titanic, and number 1 is Avatar.
Okay.
Number 20 is Lion King. I'm just going randomly through the list. Number 13 is Toy Story 3. 15, Jurassic Park. Number 16.
Which one?
Oh my God! Do you want to know the highest grossing Star Wars movie?
What?
Episode 1.
What?
Phantom Menace. See, Chris, you don't get this. That the Phantom Menace was such a bad film. The fact
Okay,
that this
wait,
represents
no,
Star Wars.
Phantom Menace is a bad film. Ask anybody what the plot is of that movie.
What is the plot of that movie?
Exactly, what is the plot?
I can't tell if they're trying to get Anakin. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Fast and Furious 6 is actually one of the highest grossing movies of all time.
No, actually, it's better between 5
Oh,
and
but Chris, number 43 on the list is Spider-Man. The highest grossing Spider-Man movie is
Spider-Man
2.
no Spider-Man. No, it's Spider-Man 3, unfortunately.
What?
Spider-Man 2 isn't even on the list. Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 1.
Wow.
Spider-Man 2 was the best one too, which is sad. Okay, let me go to franchises now. Okay, the highest grossing franchises in order: Men in Black is 25, Superman 24. The most highest grossing Superman film is Man of Steel.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
23.
surprised it's not one of the Reed films.
Yeah, but 23. Planet of the Apes. Most highest grossing film is Dawn, Planet of the Apes. That movie was awesome. Star Trek. Highest grossing film, Into the Dark. Okay, let me just skip the
I'm sorry, but Avatar is not a great movie. Avatar was whack, man.
Yeah, it's really overrated. But oh yeah, okay. Number 1 highest grossing film franchise of all time is Harry Potter with 8 films.
Really?
Yeah, the second highest movie franchise of all time is the Marvel Cinematic Universe with 10 films. Third is James Bond with 25 films. Wow. Middle Earth with 7 films. Star Wars with 7 films. Number 6 is Spider-Man with 5 films. Number 7 is Batman with 10 films.
10.
Number 8 is Transformers with 4 films. Really? Wait, 5. 1, 2. Wait, Transformers doesn't have 5 films.
Batman only had like 7 films.
No, it's counting like all his films. Like, let me look at the list. So it's counting the Nolan series, the Burton series, Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh wow!
Because that Batman: Mask of the Phantasm did come out in theaters.
I'll clap. I'll give him props for that. I'll give him
That
props.
was a movie, man.
They count that because that came out in theaters.
Yeah. All right, I'll give him props for that.
Transformers. Oh, and Transformers. The 5th movie in Transformers is the Transformers the movie.
The animated one.
Yeah, the only good one apparently, and the first one. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Terrible.
Really, the only good Pirates of the Caribbean is the first one.
Yeah.
Really?
The second one, the fourth one was probably the second best.
Good, but after that, it wasn't as good.
I hated all of them.
Shrek. Shrek is number 10, and Shrek has had 5 movies. The 5th movie being Puss in Boots.
That's a spinoff.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't
But
really
it's still part of the franchise.
number 12 is X-Men with 7 films, and its highest grossing is the best one, Days of Future Past. And go figure, the one that made the least money was First Class. Yeah, go figure. No, X-Men, the first X-Men movie made the least money.
I thought it was Last Stand that made the least.
No, it made more than the first one. First Class made the second least. And X-Men Origins Wolverine made third least. X2 made a lot, but none of them compared to Days of Future Past, which is like which is 400 more than most of these. But the second highest is Last Stand. Ice Age with 4 films.
They're trying to make a 5. I don't understand.
It's gonna go direct to DVD. The Fast and the Furious franchise actually is above Iron Man's franchise.
Wow.
And with 7 films.
Iron Man franchise only has 3 films.
Yeah, the Fast and Furious franchise with 7 films, and yeah, Furious 7. Oh, and it's still adding on, so it may pass X-Men.
One question. Why have Done Night Rises on this list? This movie's whack.
What you say?
Why have Done Night Rises on this list? Done Night Rises on this movie on this list.
Oh, because that movie had a lot of hype behind it. The same reason Avengers made a lot of money.
Yeah, it did. It really
Yeah,
did.
Dark Knight Rises has so much
That's
hype.
terrible.
Yeah, I know, but no, that Transformers: Age of Extinction is number 10. That was terrible, and that's higher. That's 1 point higher than that one.
Why are these people? Why the whack movies get the highest grossing, but the good ones don't get
Well,
the
it's
highest?
not because of Americans. It's because of the international market.
It's because of America.
Yeah, it's the
Okay, you know what?
Think about the last
50
Transformers.
Shades of Grey has made too much money. That's American.
yeah.
You want to see? I lost hope in the world when I learned that 50 Shades of Grey was making. Yeah, it's made too much money. It's making like the first Spider-Man kind of money.
Yeah, it might be in the top 10 franchises.
And no, because I know that they've already announced 2 sequels, and no.
Now, Dark Knight, I understand Dark Knight. I love the Dark Knight on this film. I love the Dark Knight. That was real good.
Yeah.
But hold on, but why have they got Spider-Man 3 on this list? That movie was terrible.
The hype. Usually the third movie will only be on the list just because of hype.
That's why Spider-Man 3 grossed so much money, because Spider-Man 2 was so good that they're like the hype.
Yeah, Iron Man, the last movie, Iron Man 3 doesn't make sense to me.
They got
Dark Knight Rises is high because the Dark Knight was so good. Iron Man 3, Iron Man 3 came off of the Avengers. So, yeah, if the last movie was good, then the next one is going to get so much hype. And that,
yeah.
I mean, unless you're Transformers, you're just there because, I don't know.
Stupid money.
Yeah, you just, I mean, yeah, you can go.
I want to ask a person who actually saw Age of Extinction. How dumb does that be? I saw that movie in theaters. And I saw that movie later. I'm like, this is the dumb movie, and it made over $1 billion. Movie goes, are we that stupid now?
Yeah, I think I think people are beginning to get on to the Transformers movies aren't that good because Age of Extinction made less than Transformers 3. So yeah, so that means that the next one probably will make less than that.
The Dark Moon is number 7 on the list.
Yeah. But movies that deserve to be higher are Toy Story 3. Let's see, The Dark Knight. How is Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey higher than The Dark Knight? Whatever.
I hated the Titanic, man. The Titanic.
I mean, man.
How did that make buttloads of money? I don't even.
It made buttloads.
It was based off a natural disaster, pretty much.
So, I mean, it's different for a movie like Pompeii. Not that many people know about Pompeii. Titanic is literally one of the worst things to happen to
anything.
People. Yeah, I mean, it's a good movie. Good movie, and it's based off a real event.
Oh yeah, and they have PG-13 boobs. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and that. Despicable Me 2 shouldn't be on this list. Finding Nemo deserves to be higher. Shrek 2 deserves to be higher. Okay, this list is made out of Harry Potter movies.
There's a lot of movies on this list. There's a lot of Transform movies on this list.
It's too many. But
too many, God.
Down with Harry Potter.
This movie is made off of Harry Potter. It has pretty much half of the Harry Potter franchise.
Down with Harry Potter.
I hated Harry Potter movies. Anyway, Harry Potter movies are stupid, yeah, actually.
Yeah, I've seen worse. I mean, I like some of them.
I can't take kids doing magic serious. I'm sorry.
Oh, and that is the movies that are adjusted by inflation. Inflation is.
Nah, man.
Hold on. You guys will laugh at this because all of the movies right there, technically, they didn't make the most money.
Yeah, it's just inflation because of how much money was in the system at the time.
Yeah, so if these movies that I'm about to say were made today, they would have done much better. Gone with the Wind is actually the highest grossing movie of all time. Avatar is still second. The original Star Wars technically is the highest grossing Star Wars film. Titanic is 4. The Sound of Music is 5. E.T. is 6. I love E.T. Screw that game. Screw that game. Commandments is 7. So yeah, if you the top 10 highest grossing films of all time include So what money was in the system? As he said, Avengers isn't on it. No comic book, no superhero movies on it.
Which is sad.
I mean, it's sad.
Not really, because all these movies are original ideas.
No, Titanic isn't. But Star Wars is. Titanic is based on.
Titanic is essentially it's an original love story idea with, I guess.
The Ten Commandments is not original. It's pretty much from the Bible, but I'll admit, all of these are original ideas. Like Snow White and the Seven, that was based on the book. But Gone with the Wind, Star Wars is one of the best things. Like, Star Wars is one of the best original ideas. Like, could you imagine being George Lucas and having this in your head, like swords that can cut through anything? Call them lightsabers. That's a really intense original idea.
Where does Jaws fit into this?
No, I don't know. Jaws is considered to be one of the best horror films of all time.
Yeah.
And it's not even a scary movie.
While watching
it's not. I mean, to tell you the truth, my favorite horror film is like Saw, probably. One of my favorite horror franchises. That's not even on the list, but I don't know why Jaws would make so much money. It was okay. I mean, it was better than the ones that came after. Those were horrible.
What, really?
The exact same shark came back. Like, they blew him up. How do you blow up a shark and he come back?
It's based off a great white shark. There's more than one great white shark in the ocean.
No, but it's confirmed in every movie it's the exact same one. It makes no sense. I don't even know how they would know it's the exact same one. And the fourth one was so stupid. This is what it did. They hit him with a harpoon, right? And he automatically blew up.
Oh, yes.
That makes no sense. How do you... Okay, you shot him with a harpoon.
And it explodes.
Did a harpoon have C4 on it? Like, he just blew up as soon as it made
contact. The first one with LL Cool J and Samuel Jackson?
Nah, I'm talking... I don't know which one that is.
That's Sharks... That's Jaws 72 in the hood.
Okay, there are two. Oh my God, how many Jaws can they make? Okay, the point is that I saw a movie from Samuel L. Jackson called Coach Carter. That movie was so good.
Oh, me and my little brother love that movie.
That movie was so good. I really... And Channing Tatum was good in that movie too. Like as Chris was saying.
That was his I think that was his film debut.
Nah, if it was, he did pretty good. I don't know how he became like the shirtless dude that people just like want to see, but whatever. The point is,
Fangirls, man. Fangirls did it.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, so you guys want to do that like thing where we just like watch a video together and react to it?
Yes, I actually put it in the... All right.
See, I said, before you continue, I said that for Circuit because I knew he was ready for this. I know you.
Anyway, I'm gonna head up. We're done with we're pretty much done with the podcast, right, guys?
Yeah. Essentially.
All right, so I'm gonna head off. It was awesome doing it with you guys. We'll be in touch with each other. We'll check out each other's channels and everything. But until the end, good night, guys. You guys are.
All right, then.
All right. Well, this video that I sent, it's of this Mexican dude. Well, he's from Spain, but he's speaking Spanish, and there's subtitles, and it's about. Just imagine if he's Kevin Feige talking about the new Spider-Man reboot. Just watch it. It's hilarious.
It's the first one on the second video.
I think they're both the same.
Okay, let's see. Watch this one video and then. Oh, see, it says Kevin Feige talks about the Spider-Man deal.
Yeah.
Y me llama el cocinero. Recita, ve con la paella. Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Mira el bañador, la chancla. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme la chancla y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea.
Hello, am I back?
¡Tú! ¡Había subido la marea con una paella! Y la encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada entremetida entre las piedras de Chipiona, del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y a ver solamente paellera. ¡Asómate! ¡Asómate! ¡Dónde llega la... Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla, estaba llorando los dos. Me cobró el tío la... Me cobró a 520. Y ya no fui más. Me fui andando con los amarillos hasta hoy.
Oh man, I saw that video, man. That's funny right there, man. That's funny. First off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the video, man. That's funny right there in itself, man. I mean, that's crazy, man. It is kind of crazy. A lot of people are thinking that way, though. I mean, but you know what? To be speaking honest, though, man, if I had to put it in perspective, though, I don't want another. I don't need another origin story. Just cut to when he was already in the suit, and they don't need to explain it. Just like show flashback scene of him getting bit by the spider, and just keep to the scene of him fighting crime or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need another origin story.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it started, like, Spider-Man's origin stories started to become like Batman's now, like, to the point where you know it, like, you just like, oh, my God, do we have to go through this again? We already know the man Pants was murdered. Like, can we skip to this right now and just throw him in the suit? Like, what the world? Nobody want to watch this or all over again. Yeah. Yeah. But this is the final time. I enjoyed that video, but that was the podcast. This is the podcast. Any final thoughts before we close this thing out?
Well, my final thoughts is that I hope comic books can come back to their former glory, and that the next movies that are coming out for Marvel and DC are going to be great, and we can have something great to reflect back on when we get older.
Yeah, true. Because, I mean, all I just asked for, like I said before, all I'm truly just asking for is just a good movie, man. Like I said before, when Jason Moore, said F Marvel, like, you know, I understand you doing this friendly competition, but in a way, like, yo, dude, it ain't even proven yet. Batman vs Superman hadn't even came out yet. Just dial it back a little bit, and then you talk your smack after the movie come out and see how it does. Because, I mean, because think about it. I said the other day when he said it, I think Warner Brothers feel like they're a little brother, and I understand. I like the fact that Warner Brothers feel like they're the underdog and they got a lot to prove. And I think that could be a good thing because Marvel been stepping up lately, and it's more like, okay, I understand all that. But when you put things in perspective, in a certain light, you gotta understand that look, Marvel talk trash and they kind of earned it. You DC, you just now get your cinematic universe started. If Batman vs Superman fails, you're gonna be on a whole other thing, another case of argument, you know. XT.
What up, yo? Was good?
You came when we just about to end the podcast.
Yo, I was out and then I got home. I was like, I checked my Google Plus. I was like, yo, wait, they started a podcast. I just remembered. I was like, yo, Chris did tell me Saturday, so I was like, damn it, let me join this real quick. So
yeah. That was, you know, what's kind of funny because I was kind of a little, like, I said the podcast was supposed to start at 4. I started off at 4:20. I was 20 minutes late. So just like you, man, I got here like 20 minutes late, and I was like, oh, you know what? But the podcast came through, and everybody came from DC Geek, and, you know, Rest on NJ who was still here, of course. You know, Black Wing, Tex. You know, a lot of people showed up. You know, a lot of new members showed up. So I mean, yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, we can always schedule the podcast. Plus, with the summertime coming up, we can have another podcast coming up. You know.
Right.
Yeah. You got my invite on PS4, right? On the
yeah, man. I think I added you. What's your name?
Fresh to Death 11. It's all caps, like Fresh to Death 11.
Yeah, I accepted your friend request.
I got Avatar.
What'd you say?
I got Kratos as Avatar. Kratos is my profile avatar.
Oh, okay. Actually, speaking of Kratos, and speaking of, well, actually, two topics. One, will you be getting God of War 4 when it comes out because they just announced it?
Today?
It was so about. I just know I was on PlayStation with a few of my friends today, and they're like, "Yo, you know God of War 4 is coming out." I was like, "Oh, bet." So I don't know when they announced it. I just know it's announced.
I'm getting it.
Next gen only, or is it gonna be it's gonna be last gen too?
I suspect like next gen only. I think a lot of companies are starting to move to that. Like, unfortunately, Mortal Kombat X is next gen and current gen, so like it's not really gonna be as great as it could have been if they just would have focused on current gen. But I think God of War will only be next gen.
But I understand. I understand everybody don't have a next gen console, so everybody has to play their PS3 and Xbox 360. But I kind of agree with companies need to move on now. Like, I think it's time. Like, I think people, in a way, because I got my PS4 this year, and I'm like, for me, I haven't put my PS4 down. To be strictly honest, right now, I ain't going back to my 3. I'm sticking with my 4. Even though it's very few games in that thing, I still play it though.
Exactly. It's like I went back to playing Xbox 360, and I was like, ew, these graphics. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like 3 months ago, 4 months ago during Christmas time, I was like, because I gave my PS3 to a friend, so when I went over his house, we played it, and I was like, 4 months ago, I thought these graphics were amazing. Now, these graphics, like, yeah, like I don't know. I just really don't. I can't see myself fully going back to last gen consoles. But one more question. I don't know if you guys are into fighting games or not, but Dragon Ball Z Universe, Xenoverse 2 has been announced. So would you get that?
Oh yeah, I didn't get the first one. I didn't get the first one actually. That was at GameStop, but then I should have got it though.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting it, but then I was like, I'm way too late on this. Like, I'm gonna be far behind everybody else who already has it.
Yeah. Cause I want that Mortal Kombat S to come out though. That's the game I really. Cause I never got into Mortal Kombat. I just want that Mortal Kombat MKX to come out though. That's the one I really want though.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat's always been pretty good, man. I mean, I already pre-ordered and everything, so I'm just waiting for the 14th to come along, and that's like what, a Tuesday. So, yep.
You been playing Battlefield Hardline?
I wish I had the money to go get it. I just have so many games on my radar right now. Like, I need to get GTA 5, that's number one. Then I need to get Dragon Age Inquisition. Then I need to get Hardline. So I have 3 games to get. So hopefully when the summer comes up, I get a summer job, and then I'll be able to get all those games. But for right now, I'm broke.
What games you got on there? What games you got on there, though?
Oh, I have Drive Club. Killzone Shadowfall, 2K15, Drive Club, The Legend of Korra, Dead Nation, Warframe. And the rest are free-to-play games.
Oh, you got it loadout on your thing?
Yeah, I got load. Wait, did I delete that? I still might actually have loadout, and then like the PlayStation Plus free games like Ali Ali 2 and all those other stuff. Speaking of PlayStation Plus, I'm not even gonna lie, it's kind of starting to become annoying because they're only giving us indie games, and I kind of want some AAA titles now, but that's whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing about me. That's me because I like loadout though. I play loadout on my thing. I got loadout, DC Universe Online. I got that for free. But I got the Lego Batman Gotham Beyond 3. That's the game. I had that game way before I had the PS4 because I was like, I'm gonna buy a game. I need the gameplay for it. I got the NBA 2K14. The only thing that pisses me off about 2K14, the only I don't like about NBA, the whole thing online, it's like you can't play on my career if the servers ain't working. I'm so pissed off at that because like I got the characters. I'm playing for the Hawks right now. I want to play for different teams because my teammates suck ass for some reason. They can't see and make no shots. I have to take all the darn shots and carry my team back and get blown out and all that. Like, nah, man. Like, I'm so mad. Like, I have to literally play quick games. Like, I'm like, yo, that meant it. Like, I'm gonna say this 2K, man. 2K, fix your goddamn servers, man.
No,
for real.
Got cut off for 2K14.
Huh?
The servers got cut off for 2K14 this past week. So.
For the servers, all the servers?
For 2K14 because like what they do every year is they leave the servers up for the previous game up for probably like maybe 3 to 5 months, and then they cut the servers off for the previous game. So it's nothing wrong. Like, it's not their servers being messed up. It's because for 2K14 they shut it off so people can. It's basically a way of them saying, all right, you've had your time with 2K14. It's time for you to buy our new game. That's pretty much what they're saying.
Oh, that's why the server's not working then.
Yeah.
So I had to get 2K15 then, but oh my god, I had to probably have to jump over by the game. I don't know, man. That's terrible, man.
It's basically just a money tactic for the most part. I don't know if it saves them any, but I just know that it's easier for them. It's easier. It's like a way to get people to buy your game. Just like Mortal Kombat X. Like, if they were to come out with that, and then they just for some odd reason came out with Mortal Kombat 11 the next year, they would probably cut those servers off so people could buy their new ones. Just what they do.
I was still thinking it would kind of keep the servers up though, because some people still play the old game. So.
True. They kept them up for a good minute though. Just ended this past week.
Yeah, because I know last week I was playing my career all the way, and it just stopped altogether. And I turned to take the disc out, put it back in, and it says can't connect to the server. So I'm like, man, y'all really trying to get the money out of people, man. I'm like, I hate that, man. So they just do it for the money now. They don't even understand it.
Hey man, yeah, true. I agree with you, but it is kind of different. Like, looking from the outside in, it's like, oh, they're trying to get money out of people, but then you have to realize something. Sony does not make any profit whatsoever. Like, they make very little profit. So whatever they can do to get people to buy their game, like if somebody buys 2K15 new for PS4, PlayStation gets some of that money. So whatever they could do or entice people, they might have paid 2K like $10,000 for them to close down the servers so they can get some money off the game or whatever. Like, it's just a lot more statistics and things behind it all than people really know from the outside looking in. But I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing I hate. That's one thing I hate about it. But it is what it is. I just gotta get 2K15 now.
Sure.
I just got started playing my career too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I feel it, because I didn't have PlayStation Plus when I first got my PS4, and I already had like a decent mod player, so I had to kind of restart. But kind of glad I did.
Yeah. But I'm feeling this podcast right now because I'm feeling real tired and sluggish. But we're gonna probably do another podcast, and I'm gonna let you know an hour early. So.
All right, appreciate it. That's smart, because I always seem to be late.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, people should.
I'm just on black people time, yo.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, I was late today. I had a John Lou this week this podcast because I showed up kind of late because everybody else was ready, but I was out because I just got to see Furious 7. And I went to Marshall's. I got 2 polos out of Lelway, and it took the bus Velvet to get me back home. I'm like, oh my god! And came home 4:20. I'm like, oh man, like I'm 20 minutes late. God done it.
You good, bro? You good? See, you're not 3 hours late. I blame it all the time on my dad. He's from the island, so I'm on island people time. Like, they're always slow because they take things slow over there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can do it. I'm try because I know Redstone made it, and I know you came in kind of late. But you know what, man? Just it don't matter what time you come in, man. As long as you're able to make it, that's all that matters, man. Like
I just tried to make an effort at least.
Yeah, because I've been kind of busy lately because I know. Black Wing was the one to come up. I usually come up with the idea to do a podcast. Black Wing came to me and was like, "We need to do a podcast." Like, and I kind of agree with him because I've been slowing down lately because I've been on a lot of Midtown podcasts. I've been on a lot of Midtown podcasts. Been this Midtown knowledge. I just been doing other podcasts, and I've been invited on other people's podcasts and other stuff like that. You know that, and then you get. It's kind of funny, man,
Yeah, I feel you. You good, though. But yeah, so this is the end of the podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
So, y'all have any closing thoughts before we end the broadcast?
I already shared mine.
For me, I really hope this Batman game is actually pretty good because every time I go in the PlayStation Store, I see them promoting it or whatever, and I hope it's good because there's a lot of games. I'm not gonna say that are hyped up and are bad, but there's games out there that are hyped up and they just don't live up to it. So, I mean, I'm not really a fan of the Batman series, but I'm hoping this can like change my perspective on it. And Ant-Man, I saw that when I went to the movies with my dad last week, and it actually looked pretty good from what I saw. I saw a trailer, so I was like, okay, that's pretty dope.
We didn't get your. I know you're a big Deadpool fan in this podcast. Like, what's your thoughts on the Deadpool rating? Because I know you're gonna see the Deadpool. So I know you're a big Deadpool.
The new Deadpool movie,
Yeah.
I don't know about it. It looks a little weird. It looks a little weird. Like I don't know about it yet. I have to see more. I really do. Like it looked cool. It looked dope, but I just have to see more. I'm one of those people where it takes a lot for me to get into something. So like once I start seeing a few more trailers and start seeing like the actual plot and more about the protagonist and things like that, then I'll probably start getting into it more and searching up more stuff about it.
Yeah, it is true. So my final thoughts is it's been a good podcast, y'all, and it's been a minute since we did one. And I have to start get back on my comic crew thing because I've been busy creating characters and copyrights and other stuff, and I've just been kind of busy. And and sometimes I know that I started this podcast, and it's been a while, but it's been good talking to y'all. I see y'all on the next podcast. I see y'all on the next podcast. And I'm gonna try to make sure. I'm gonna try to schedule a time, like rest on it, Jay. Like what time is a good time for you to do a podcast and you too, XT?
Let's see. For me, it will probably have to be towards the end of the day because I'm always busy. I always try to keep myself occupied during the day. I just for me, I'm one of those people I don't like staying inside the house all day. So maybe like when it starts, because Chris, we both live in the same state. So when it starts to get dark, it's maybe around like 7:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Would that be a good time for you?
So I have an hour change. So what time is it right now?
What time is it? It's 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah.
8:30. Yeah, I could do that. Like 4, or it would be 4 for me. I could do like 6 or 7.
Wait, so right now, where you're at right now is 4 o'clock?
It's 5:30.
It's 5:30, so you have a 3-hour change. So at 7, that would be 4 for you. Is that good?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Dan. That'd be a really good time for everybody else because it gives you enough time. Plus, I think it's better to have podcasts later on than during the day because everybody be give everybody a chance to make it. So my final thoughts is it's been good talking to you guys, but I'm tired.
And good Deadpool trailer. It was kind of funny at the end with he put the head of the motorcycle person up and whatever. It was funny, but I just need more.
Yeah. All right, then.
All right, yo.
Talk to you guys.
All right.
All right.